What's the question,
wait,
Sammy?
what did we choose?
I love how we're all of a sudden referring to a person who has not been on screen ever and has never said a word up until now.
Do you want to show your face?
I really don't care, but if you could change into any animal for 24
Stop sweating.
hours, what animal would it be and why?
For how many hours?
24.
So I get to be an animal for a day? And does that mean I get to still be in this like location, or I'd be in a location to its native
No,
area?
you just basically transform, right?
Definitely a hippo.
I don't think the house would support you.
I would have to be in the basement.
You just have to stay down here.
You're
Camping
like
down
standing
here.
on the table.
Just give me a bunch of watermelons and we're good.
You just want to eat some watermelon.
Just eat some
Watermelons.
watermelons.
Oh, that's
in
In this
great.
economy?
In this
Expensive.
economy?
It's only for a day.
Yeah,
How
only
many
for
watermelons does it take to survive
See,
a hippo for a day?
At least 27.
I don't know.
At least one.
you might want water, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to take you to
Yeah,
like, the
the
Newport
watermelon.
No, we got the washer over there.
Ew, oh
Just
my
break the
gosh.
pipe. You'll just have a constant flow of
Actually,
water.
could we just toss a hippo in the river? Would they be fine?
No.
Can you go fishing for the hippo on a Sunday? Because it's illegal to fish for whales on a Sunday.
In Ohio.
In
No,
Ohio.
I
Unless
don't think
hippos
so.
are specifically referred to as land whales, I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
You know, besides the insult term of
What's your
Yeah, you a
animal
land
for
whale.
24?
for 24 hours, an elephant.
Why? Elephant?
Yeah. Oh, you should be cool. I'd be one of the heaviest land mammals.
You better not be doing it at home because you'll run into the exact same. Actually, no, you'll run into a different problem because where a hippo could stay down here, you would destroy the basement and the house.
Yeah, I don't think. If you were
Well,
on top of the house, would it hold up?
No.
How much?
we would have to try that.
Yeah,
how
how
much
much
weight
does the
could-
roof hold? I feel like we should.
I mean, it holds the
How
rain,
much weight
right?
could human roof carry?
Yeah, could a
human
human
roof
roof
carry
carry a adult-sized elephant? I feel like these are questions that need to be answered.
Are you signing over there? Stop that. Oh.
Did you hear me?
Do you know sign language?
No.
No.
Nope. I just
That's
know how to
another
do
DM.
crucifixion.
Yeah, Ash knows sign language.
Kayla, what do you want to be? You want to be a
It's funny 'cause
spider?
you'll do certain characters that do sign language, and I
You're gonna
want
be
to
a
learn it,
wolf?
but I have no
Generic?
limitations, and I would need a
Yes.
person to
Makes you
teach
think
me.
I'm generic.
Wolf?
You would want to be a wolfie?
No, I want to be a badger.
Makes
Okay.
sense. Same
Wolf would actually
personality.
be-
I want to be a honey
Pretty
badger.
awesome.
Now, I also have an answer if we were going to go. If we turn into an animal and it would be in like their habitat, mine would be an anglerfish. I want to consume men. Because whenever an anglerfish has to mate with a male, they actually absorb the male.
Or anglerfish?
I'd like you to know.
Are
Define
they
like-
absorb?
yeah,
You want the lights from the scary things from Finding Nemo?
I would like you to know
Define
tarantulas
absorb.
do the exact same things to
No,
the male.
tarantulas eat the male.
Yeah.
Anglerfish
Actually, that's
absorb
that's
They
the
become
male.
stronger.
They
Oh,
become
that sounds like a
stronger.
quirk. That sounds cool.
So yeah,
It goes for most spiders, though, Kelly.
Is it?
Yeah.
yeah, I love spiders. Anyway, what about you, Killian?
What would you be for a day?
I'd turn into my favorite animal, a harpy eagle. I love the harpy eagle. It's a very cool, big old gray
Yeah,
eagle
I've
bird
seen
with
them.
like a nice crown,
Yeah.
pitch black eyes.
Yeah, yeah.
They're horrifying, yet also apparently one of the the friendliest ones.
Yeah, they're super.
Except for
nice.
the fact there are like ghost stories of the harpy just coming in, ripping child up into the air, and well, the child's gone
Even though I don't
because
think-
they're big enough to eat a kid. Easy.
have harpies had like a confirmed like
Harpy
killing?
eagles?
I don't think they've like
Not
ever
a
had
not a
horror.
like a
Just
truly
legends.
confirmed, not a truly confirmed one. There's stories of it happening, but
Yeah.
it's not been like.
Not
I
recorded.
mean, they've shown people that are literally just up there like petting them, and they're just chilling.
Just like, oh, I want to give you a little.
There's a lot of like really big animals that are just like they just don't care about you.
Don't fuck with an elephant.
This entire group concerns
Unless
me.
it's domesticated.
Why?
What would you choose?
What would you
What
do?
would
would you choose?
Not something violent that absorbs the male, something that can break your basement.
I just wanted to be a
and-
bird.
No,
That's
Eat
not
children.
violent. That's
No, no, no.
destructive.
They just happen to have stories of eating children. I don't want to eat children. I think it'd be cool to become the bird.
The bird looks dope.
Hippos won't
fun.
crash the basement. The
Elephant. It's a
Yours
problem.
Is Matthew, yours is probably the most tame out of everything.
Well, I just want to be an elephant. Elephants
On a
are
roof.
adorable.
I
Yeah.
don't, like,
Yeah, and like I was saying, the roofs can hold water weight so they can hold an elephant.
That does not track at all. It's not
Right?
how it works.
Yeah,
It's not how it
See?
works.
So, what's
Just
your
one biology,
animal?
Killian.
Well, it's elephantology.
Honestly,
Killian.
probably
You just won't
would a
understand.
snake count? Because
Yeah.
if I could, I would be a snake. Everyone's gonna leave me alone. I can bask in the sunlight, and no one's gonna mess with me because they don't want to get bit.
Yeah, you better find a place that go with heat though, because don't forget you're cold-blooded. So, like ice water and very cold
True.
temperatures will ruin your day.
Luckily, it's still summer here though, so
For the most part.
and it's pretty good weather outside right now. I would have a great time. I'd be grooving.
Wouldn't it be unfortunate though if you're just like in that animal form and you go somewhere you're not supposed to be, like you're flying through the air, it's like, and your 24 hours are up, and you're like,
Yeah, it's like you're just flying in the sky and then.
or if a snake, you go into like a hole in the ground and you just turn back into a human and
Yeah, what if you're eating?
well,
like
you're
a,
just buried underground at that
eating,
point.
Eating like a mouse, and then you just turn back into a human, like the mouse just chilling.
Get the mouse bones, or you vomit up the mouse
Okay,
bones.
I mean-
if you're willing to go to eat the mouse anyway, you probably just finish it up once you like turn into a human. It's like, well, we're already
What
here.
if you had like an egg? You just have a big egg just sitting in your mouth.
Oh, dude, that would suck. You're just swallowing an egg and all of a sudden you turn back. It's like,
Like if you're an animal and then like you've eaten or something, but it hasn't been like the full 24 hours since you eat, and you turn back into a human, would you still have that stuff in your stomach? And would you
oh,
be able to
absolutely.
would you be able to digest it as well?
Yeah, I think you would have them still inside of you, which means if you ate all those melons, all of a sudden you would turn back into a human and your stomach would go. Either that, or it would accommodate by stretching up to a certain point.
This
You'll
is
just be
not
fat
at the
for-
point of this. We have to play D&D. This is
Don't
not
worry,
a
I'll
podcast.
make chapters.
What do you mean? This is not a podcast. This is D&D.
I'll make chapters in the video when I post it, so they can just click it right to the actual session.
Do they actually
You know,
play
set
D&D?
timestamps.
Oh my goodness.
Timestamps.
Yeah, time.
You guys distracted me. I was supposed to talk with Kayla. Damn it. It's
Go upstairs.
too late.
We'll entertain them.
We've already started.
And we can
The
just
power
jump
of
cut to
editing.
the next one.
It's too late.
You...
Give us the recap.
Yeah,
Mr.
give us the
DM.
recap, Mr.
Wait! Who are you? And what character do you play?
Ah! Too much pressure.
Oh.
She's looking.
She's on her phone.
She's looking. I can feel her presence looking at me.
She's staring. She stared me down.
My
First
name
time
is
a woman's
Kuma.
ever looked at him, and not even
And
in
now
that
she
way.
interrupts me.
Oh,
my god.
Sammy!
Wow.
We're trying to record a video!
You definitely gotta be baking those cookies now. You need
Those
it.
apology cookies.
Yeah, we need some apology cookies. But my name's, well, my character's name's Kuma. My real name's Matthew. Yeah.
Oh, wow. My name is Kayla, and I play Eden.
My name's Ruben, and I play Ruben.
Why don't we start this at the beginning? Like, do the names and then.
Because I don't remember until after the question. Or until
Okay.
after we record.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
What did we say?
Huh? I was asking why we don't do the names first. I'm Killian, I'm the DM.
I can do the video.
What about you?
I am your local Asian.
You know, I have someone in my YouTube chat. Their name is Your Local Asian Kid. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
That's great.
Uh,
We got our local Asian to the right of us. They said it themselves, so I'm happy.
They're allowed to.
Okay. Where are we? What are we doing?
We don't have to cut any of that out.
No, we don't.
Brilliant. Let's see. So,
Where'd we start off?
would you let me speak?
No.
Where are we?
Are we?
Are you just waiting? Are you waiting for me to speak?
I'm trying to, but you won't
He
speak.
won't speak.
No, I mean, are you waiting for me to? Are you waiting for me to speak to interrupt me?
Go on.
Yeah, go. Ahead.
Hate you guys. So last week,
It's your fault, Kayla.
you guys returned back to the ruins that you
Oh.
had.
Wagyu?
No.
Oh.
Oh, the forest of
ruins
Wagyu?
underneath the Elder Hollows Cathedral.
Okay. Sorry, I got them mixed up.
Common mistake.
Eventually, Ruben was able to catch up with you.
Absolutely.
You found the dragon that had been harvested for its blood. Upon discovering this, you decided to turn to the other dragon, the one who is guarding its clutch of eggs, and inform him that you have located its mate.
We need a better
Upon
recap.
its... You want to do the recap? I'm not hearing you say a word.
Oh, well,
You're the
you
one
forgot
that interrupted
something.
What did I forget? No, we don't have to repeat it.
You don't need to. No.
No,
Stop.
no, you
Micah.
forgot something.
No.
No, you
No.
forgot.
Stop it.
Micah,
No, I was distracting them. I was trying while they got the dragon.
It's irrelevant information.
That's not
The
irrelevant.
dragon, the dragon.
How did we get in there and notice them, huh?
You guys returned following the wake of the dragon's chaos had destroyed most of the tunnels. Ended up fighting a newly empowered Dragonborn cleric who had apparently absorbed the blood of the previous dragon. And eventually you fought it, a zombie dragon, and a few gnolls that had turned into some pretty messy hyenas. After a very long and arduous journey, you found a mysterious book. Something that is tied to Eden and a deal that you may have made. Upon your exit, you made your way to a room with a teleportation circle on the bottom. Using the book, you activated it. Turns out it wasn't to send you anywhere, it was to bring something back. After
That's what I was thinking.
After a bit of chaos and a bit of destruction, you made your way outside of the cathedral, where the item that had been summoned was a massive black hole in the sky. Didn't seem to be absorbing anything, just sitting there. A black void. With no knowledge of what that is, you guys returned to the bar, and upon entering the bar, you discovered Noxus is staring down a unique owl-like figure. And that is where we resume.
No, wait, I'm on his shoulders.
Correct, you are on his shoulders.
You forgot that one
Right,
key
we need that in
point.
the recap.
Ruben is on Kuma's metal shoulders.
Yes, it's a nice sitting spot. Nice to perch, you know.
So is Noxus with
Look up.
us?
No, Noxus is in front of us.
Noxus is in front of you.
Talking to Owl Lady.
There's a ring of gnolls and other individuals from the city that are around a group of the the Inkblades, with Noxus, and then a group of owl-like individuals, tieflings mixed with Aarakocra, the bird-like individuals, large, rather thick feathers like that of an owl, bigger heads, bigger eyes, but still they've got the horns and some of the scaled skin that lies beneath it. It's a strange fusion, except for their leader, which is the one that is currently staring down Noxus. And they have a symbol of the gauntlets on their shoulders, the right hand of the crown.
Hey, do you know anything about this bloke over here?
I think about the kids.
I maybe. Honestly, it's a ball over here. You see him in the circle and all that? Hey, how are you guys doing today? We're back. There's a big black ball in the sky. We just came from that. A nice giant human being came out of it, gold armor and stuff. So what's going on? This kind of looks intimidating. Not gonna lie.
Both Noxus and the owl person turn to look at you.
Mhm.
You've broken the ice that had seemed to have solidified the whole room. And Noxus stands up and looks at you and is like, "So, you finally returned.
Yes. Everything's dead.
I would hold off on saying anything. We have unwanted guests." And the owl woman looks at you. And she moves forward. It's strange. The way she walks, she's got a cowl that completely surrounds her. You cannot see anything below her head, but you hear mechanical clicking and what sounds like claws hitting the wooden floor of the bar.
Hello
As
there.
she approaches you. And this woman stands almost 7-8 foot tall.
Oh. Well, I'm also approximately
No.
around that height right now.
You would actually probably be above her right now.
Ha-ha.
Because you're on Kuma's shoulders.
Yeah, and I am 7'10".
And I am like probably half my height because I'm sitting on his shoulders.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
definitely looking down on her. You're more looking direct. You're also looking a little down on her. She's a little shorter than you.
Just barely. You know.
Just yeah. Upon closer inspection, you notice she does not have organic eyes. She has also metallic, similar to Kuma's.
Ooh.
She begins looking at you and kind of going up and down. But what's strange is she doesn't. The only thing that moves is her head. And with
What
the
are you
cloak,
doing there? Your head's moving like an owl, I'm not gonna lie.
she is ignoring you.
Oh, wow.
Specifically looking at you.
Yes, the machine. Or Kuma. Kuma's the best friend of mine. Met him, what, say a week ago?
Yes.
It's been wow, yeah, actually, it's only been like a week. I forgot
Yes.
about that.
We've become best friends in the time being. And then we got this bloke over here just
We are
doesn't pay attention. Don't pay attention.
We are what they call BFFs.
Yes. That's why I'm on the shoulders. I'm shorter, obviously.
She looks up at you, tilts her head a little bit, and then a black claw seems to come out attached to like a weirdly thin metal frame. It's still mostly
But alien
hidden
senses?
inside the cloak. It touches your chest,
Jesus Christ!
and
I didn't
you
give
feel
you permission,
this.
but that felt nice.
You feel this light suddenly cover you,
Oh God.
emerging from the point that she touched and going all over you before eventually it fades out
It's just
and you stop
exploding.
glowing.
I didn't give you permission to touch me, but that kind of felt cool, I'm not gonna lie. What was that?
Half devil. You're interesting.
Yes, well, I'm glad you noticed, and I didn't notice.
Why do
obviously.
you hide your tail?
Well, I just sit on it all day, it's proper.
You feel, by the way, on your shoulders because it's down his left leg, this unusually thick appendage that goes down it.
Ignore that, it's my third leg.
I never knew you had another leg.
Well, drow elves usually hide their third legs.
Modesty. I gotcha. Can't be showing too much tail.
Exactly, you see? He understands the reason why. Also, usually, you just don't do that in general. Show your tail. It's kind of improper.
Drow elves don't usually have tails.
Why do you have a tail?
Well, I don't know. You want to know something? I was born, and I didn't have a mom or dad. And I was on the streets. It's crazy. And then I was told by a random stranger, hide your tail. Cool.
She turns her head and looks at you, and that another claw comes out and touches you on the chest, and that same glowing thing.
Oh no, I don't think I have a tail.
You grow a tail.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a tail?
What tail?
You know, actually, I didn't consider the fact you might have grown a tail with the whole dragon situation.
I got horns.
You did get horns,
I did get horns.
and some like your armor became more scale metal. She leans back a little bit. Old machine, 80 years or so. Odd, damaged crystal. Interesting. And like she opens her cloak, and now you see both her arms come out. The two more smaller arms like,
Jesus!
start poking at you, and it's there. She, from what you see, she is all mechanical.
That
seen
tickle,
this before.
stop.
She pokes and prods and is like looking at your design.
Well, he's needed some well-needed maintenance and oil. Which might be good.
You hear Noxus behind her say, "Hands off, my associate." And she kind of like, everything closes back up, and that cowl even seems to close up in front of her, and all that you had seen of the metal frame that lies beneath is now hidden again into his feathers, and she turns and looks at him. I still would like to take this town for myself.
Noxus, who is this? I don't know what to call it. I don't want to be rude.
This is Contessa.
Contessa.
Contessa Goetia.
Tessa Goetia.
Contessa.
Contessa? Contessa Goetia.
Yes. the head of the Goetia family, and unfortunately my Aurelian rival. Whereas Noctrike lies beneath the earth, Aurelian stands on top of us.
Is she hot?
Well, didn't you see her?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
It's a mechanical bird thing. I didn't really get a good look at it. It kind of had an interest in Kuma over here, but by the way, we need to talk in private. Some special stuff went on.
I've said we need to talk in private. We're currently dealing with the owl person.
Well,
here.
that's just letting you know.
Person who is not well approved in this city.
Approved? Well, look, why does she have people
That
behind
makes
her?
two of us.
You and me both, brother.
She looks at you, and then looks up at you and sees the ink blade on your arm. Or the
I have
the ink blade on your arm.
I have the nice patch right here.
Yeah. And she reels back a little bit. It appears even if I decide this time, I'm a little outnumbered. I will be returning to Aurelian, but expect formal notice. And she begins pushing her way through the knolls, but then and the knolls even back up from her. There's a strange eeriness that comes from her that just throws everyone off a bit.
Well, that was just something that I've dealt with before, obviously. We went down there and it was perfectly fine.
So they're,
You know, I kind of got scared by an illusionist devil.
so they're,
Kind of didn't feel good.
they're from the top, and they're enemies with you, Noxus?
More of rivals.
Ain't nothing scary.
We're both in the business of collecting information and expanding a rather subtle network.
Okay.
She unfortunately is in direct service to the king, where I prefer to take my sources a little more liberally. My own agenda.
A little libertarian, aren't you?
I prefer running Noctrike without interruption.
Cool.
They would be an interruption.
Do they plan on taking Nocturne?
They do not have nearly enough firepower to do that. The Inkblades maintained the control of the city, and it was able to force out the rest of the Aurelian Empire. We don't have to worry about them.
Huh.
And they know not to mess with us. We do, however, trade information when we have something specific and important that we need.
Times come and they go. You know?
The other Arakatra tieflings begin walking out. They also carry some of that strange bird-like movements, looking at the others, and some of them look at you, since you're a particularly old Warforged.
But he's handsome.
I mean, that's if you're into robots.
Well, you know, he's a handsome robot. He's also my best friend. So...
I just like turn and I just have like the JoJo face.
I still haven't gotten off your shoulders.
Once the group leaves, some of the rest of the gnolls disperse and things return to a little bit of a normal, but people are still giving Noxus a bit of a wide berth. And you see around Noxus, some of the individuals you've seen before, the large, orcish paladin, another orc fighter that's behind with him, the Warforged that you saw earlier, the Sakali warrior. It appears he brought with him some of his best. It appears these are his constant bodyguards, the ones that protect him at all times.
Awesome, you brought everybody here. Cool.
Speaking of everybody, I see your particularly large friend is missing.
Yeah,
Well-
I got this cool armor from her.
Let us explain what happened down there first, since they already left. Plain and simple.
She dead.
We fought... That doesn't describe how you got her armor.
She
And
got beaten to a pulp.
By what?
okay, so
Dragonborn.
yes.
Two different dragons.
Okay, let me explain. Because they're giving you like half the information over here. So, Dragonborn, turned into an actual freaking huge ass dragon, and he turned one of the dragons into an undead as well. So we were fighting two dragons at the exact same time,
That must have been fun.
as well as there were vampire-ish gnolls there under his control, and they got overwhelmed by them. And our big friend, what's her name? Sorry, Modka. Yes, I already forgot her name, but she.
Well, you barely knew her and she only lasted a mission, so I can't be entirely surprised.
Yeah.
I-
Did you even know her?
No.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah. So she just.
I mean, I barely remember most of your guys' names. Ruben and Enoch are the only ones that I recognize.
Factual. So. She actually died by one gnoll.
That
And
was
she,
it?
yeah, she didn't hit it at all. She missed.
There was a sequence of just everything that we fought. She just got to beat up.
Yeah,
Just everything.
she just died. She was
might have
useless.
Landed, she might have landed one hit the whole time between our multiple battles.
For a person of her size, I'm a bit disappointed.
I was disappointed.
But
too.
you know what? She was the perfect bait.
But I did get armor, so.
And you want to know something?
Well.
Bigger money, more money.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
So, I did write down a bunch of information along our whole entire trek. If you do want to look at it.
Also, this bloke over here released something into our world known as the Devil of Greed.
It's pride.
Greed.
It was pride.
It's greed.
It was pride.
It was pride.
Which one was it?
Would you mind taking me up
Lust.
to the cathedral?
Pride.
Would you mind taking me up to the cathedral?
Yes, we can do that.
Our group will be coming with us.
Down to the cathedral.
To the cathedral.
Again?
Ba-da-da-da.
The third time.
For the third time in a row.
Yeah,
Hell
you
yeah.
guys are very worn out at this rate. Having had to deal
Back
with the
and
dragon.
forth, back and forth.
Well, not even the back and forth. You open the portal, the dragon, and the dragonborn and the gnolls, they ripped you guys apart.
I mean, I barely took any damage.
Still. You make your way back through the city, and the doors are still propped open.
What do you want? Yes.
It's Jared.
I've been into
How many?
There's nothing but
48.
sorrow over here.
Give me the phone.
Jesus Christ.
Give me the phone.
Nice. I'm
Hang
playing
up on that
D&D.
boy, unless it's an emergency.
Give me the phone.
Alright, bye.
Huh?
You okay?
Hem.
Like an anime character.
What did he want?
One, he wanted to know if I could play, and two, he was like, guess how many lines I got? He got 50. So, by the way,
pretty good.
that's like 5K
Well,
in 1 week, so.
I believe that.
Anywho, so let's go to the cathedral.
Yeah!
I'm gonna need to write this down. Hang on.
Wow.
What time is it?
Maltka. Man, she died.
Upon making your way back through the city, you go up the path to the cathedral, and you see the Aarakocra soldiers that have been with the Goetia are up here as well. They appear to be picking through and looking at a few things. And you see Noxus is... He becomes a little annoyed.
By what? Sorry,
By the tiefling Aarakocras that surround. They appear to be investigating, specifically the big black orb that is still floating in the sky.
Yeah, that's
Who
where
was
that's where the
I didn't do that.
actually that's it wasn't actually the Devil of Greed or Bride. It was the Disciple of Bride. Shut the fuck up.
Interesting to see a disciple.
Yes, because actually I got some word about this. The actual Devil of Pride is preoccupied. So he's
All of the
extended.
members of the Septet are currently trapped in an unknown location.
Yes, that's why I said preoccupied.
It's been 80 years since we've seen any of their members.
What are you putting your hands out
Because he's been out for 80 years as well. So,
Who?
him. He might have had something to do with trapping all the devils.
Well, we don't know that.
No, we don't. But he's been out for also 80 years, so...
He was in a different location.
Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Has been 80 years.
Exactly. He was all the way over there in the water, practically.
Noxus continues making his way forward.
She's an idiot.
One more word, and I'm also going to... I'm going to attack you, like I always do.
Well, you've done it once. I can
I've
handle
done
it
it
again.
twice. I've done it twice, Micah.
You've done it once. You've done it twice. I can do it again.
Would you like some help with that?
You know, if you're actually going to help me, then yes, I will actually initiate a fight.
I can't help you
No,
now, Micah.
not a fight. Something a little bit more simple.
Theft.
Gold.
I would argue that would
Murder.
be harder than just beating him over the head.
Gold looks at you, the big blue orc paladin. Remember, his entourage is coming with Noxus.
Okay. No, I was just like, when you described it, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. He looks at you, traces a sigil in the air, and says, "Silence." Now, normally, the way that silence works is it creates a bubble.
I can't be charmed, by the way.
That has literally nothing to do with anything. But I'm allowing an alternative to where it's a specific target that's silenced. You are now silenced. Noxus continues onward, and a bit of a smile is now on his face, despite the rival gang around him.
I look at it. I'm just gonna look around at everything else, and I'm like, well, I got silenced and everything. Well, no point of being here. I leave
Okay.
because I can't give it any information. So why bother?
Well, I was gonna go. She wrote like pretty much all the information down because I don't pay attention.
Neither do I, that's why I had to write it down.
They make their way through back into the cathedral. If you have left, you're not with them at this time. And upon entering, you see Contessa with her two large mechanical arms upwards and her two smaller ones, and they seem to have like lights glowing from her fingertips. And she appears to be casting that same identify. And you see it try to go onto the black hole, but whatever it is gets, as it tries to glow and absorb, like go over it, it gets collapsed and is kind of sucked back into the orb. It appears it's not allowing things to identify it. And Noxus looks at her and is like, "I believe I asked you to leave several times now. If you do not leave this instant, I will make sure that you and your fellow associates will not be making it home." Contessa looks back at him and walks towards you guys, and then walks past you. Doesn't even bother to look at you guys. And we'll check something. Nope. Yeah, walks right by you as well.
Why would you look at me?
You are all slightly more dragon-like, remember?
Not cool enough? For cool robot ladies?
Robot dragon?
No.
Robot dragon. Robot.
Gosh, I have all the prejudice down here.
Well, you are a bit more of an anomaly since you are a mixture of dragon blood and metal.
And old metal as well.
So you're more bionic now.
Yeah.
By what?
Bionic.
You have more metal part. You have metal parts, and you also have fleshy parts.
Bionic or cybernetic?
It's more bionic.
Okay.
Cybernetic is more like,
More human.
yeah.
Noxus continues forward
Half
and
human,
looks
but
into
bionic is more
looks
like you
to where the
actually have,
hole is. Appears there's a bit of a light
Some
glowing
flesh.
at the bottom of it, but otherwise it's still that same destroyed staircase that goes all the way down.
Sorry.
Are we going down?
Is it safe to go down there?
Well, it should be now. That
Well.
everything is dead.
He might slip.
Thank you for the heads up. And he looks over and says, Dyer, and the Sakali woman walks forward and scoops him into her arm, and they proceed to start heading down the staircase.
Can I wait? I'm gonna whisper to him. Oh my gosh, they're so cute together.
Yeah, like just like two anime.
We're like gossiping. We're like, oh my gosh, look at them.
The Warforged follows behind, and along with God and
God.
God is the
Hello.
It's the blue orc.
is the blue orc paladin. The another member that I forgot to mention. She is a large Goliath woman, also. However, her skin is a pink scale.
That's what we're
A
doing.
tail comes out from behind, and she's got horns. It appears to be a tiefling Goliath, and you can even see her black tattoos that kind of curl around her face and around her eyes. And her eyes are like a jet, or like a deep brown. But it covers the whole thing. There's not even like pupils. Tieflings don't normally have pupils for their eyes. She stands at the top while Noxus descends. Are you guys following?
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys begin making your way down, and from what you remember, it's now a bit more difficult to go down the stairs.
That was very difficult to begin with.
It appears more of the staircase has been destroyed and absorbed into whatever that black void is above you. So I'm going to need you guys to
Oh gosh.
roll again for going down a staircase.
What do I add?
Yeah, what do we
Dexterity. Dexterity save.
Oh, brother.
12.
8.
18.
You stumble a bit, and it slows you down, but you begin making your way down. You, on the other hand, you kind
Slide.
of start. Yeah, it's you can't. Whereas like these guys can get grips because they have feet.
They have legs. I do
You
not.
don't have legs. You have a large snake tail. So you just kind of like, whoa. You start sliding down.
I'm
and
thinking
now
of
I
like
have to roll for something.
I'm thinking of
no.
Kelly, you know the Lego Ninjago snake guy?
Yeah. Boy, that was a great series.
That's what I'm about to do, but just go.
You. Oh no.
Caleb's just going like this all the way down.
You begin sliding down and you bump into Golan. And God falls down the center. You just hear him go, ah! As this blue orc just falls. And you see the others look at him. They're like, there's not much we can do about that one.
much damage
And
did
you
you
hear a
take?
loud clang at the bottom. It still sounds pretty far down, but you definitely hear it. You're continuing to slide down.
Oh, good. Okay.
Dyer manages to go back while holding Noxus. And you slide past them, but you continue to slide down. I'm going to need you to make another check.
It's so inconvenient. Oh, what?
Another dex save.
You know what? I'm gonna
A
keep using
1.
that. Ooh, 16. Yay.
You kind of flare yourself up to where a section of your scales is separate, and it catches on the step, and it hurts a little bit. But you have now
Take a
stopped
point of
your fall.
damage.
No, but you are now no longer falling down the staircase.
That's good.
Um,
I'm just gonna keep going. Ignorance is bliss.
you guys make your way down to the bottom of the stairs, and you see God stand up and dust himself off. You notice his armor is broken and out of shape in places, but his legs look unusually fine. And there's blood on the floor. He definitely hit the ground, and he did bleed out some, but he appears to just be all right.
Are you okay?
Wasted some rather valuable diamonds, but I'm fine. Thank you.
Oh, diamonds. What do diamonds have to do with this?
Why would you carry diamonds on your person?
It's
They
very
consume-
valuable for healing my wounds.
Diamond?
Yes.
He's a blue orc.
Most religious individuals use gems of some kind to heal ourselves.
He's also just a blue orc,
You
so
just,
it
like,
makes sense.
Slap it against your leg and
Blue diamond, blue orc.
When we pray to our deity.
Oh, okay.
Or in this case, I pray to Noxus.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Huzzah.
Proceed.
As you've gone down, you've also noticed there's blue crystalline growths, except they're now down this main staircase. Some of them have like shown up, and one section actually looks broken because it appears, God hit it on his way down. It's unfortunate for him. But there appears to be more of it throughout the rest of this room, as if you manufactured and grew more fabric here. And even as you guys go forward through most of the hallways, there's more pieces of it jutting through the ground, like the earth has now like been separated. And forward and to the left, that hallway that was filled with the fabric in the portal room is now only like a shard of fabric is blocking the doorway. While originally it was of a purple line color, it is now reduced. It's returned back to a blue. But you can't make your way back down there.
So what do we do?
Noxus actually is eventually put back down by Dyer. He kind of like makes sure his clothes are a bit straightened, and he continues forward and looks at it. You've done rather nicely for me. I believe the reward for all of your assistance. Dyer gives him a bag. It's this small bag, and he opens it and he reaches his hand in, and then he reaches his arm in.
What type of Mary Poppins bag is this?
And
Bag of holding.
he's just reaching in and he grabs something and he pulls it out, and it's this big bag of coin. And who would like it? I believe this should do much nicer than what you originally gave me the information.
He can hold it and hide it, so give it to him.
He gives you the bag.
Where's my bag?
It's a party fund. It's a collection of money.
And
you guys can decide how to do
back.
You guys can decide how to do it later, but
No, I get my own portion. I have my own side mission and everything, but okay.
what were you gonna ask?
How much is total is in that?
How much total is in it? From when you originally been offered was $2,500 for this specific job, and there was another job that had to do. It appears there's more of the job, and you guys end up with a bag of 6,000 gold pieces.
And how many people are there?
You, me, Aziza, Micah.
And Enoch.
I know.
Enoch raises her voice. Is like,
I said
don't
enough.
forget about me.
But we need to wait for our rogue
Wait, so that
to
was
come
separate
back.
from your mission to kill the dragon priest, right? Or is that?
You don't know. He just handed you a bag of money, and it's more than what you guys.
I'm gonna ask him that because I'm not giving you money unless you're fair with your mission, and then I'll be fair.
What?
It's more. It's. You were supposed to get a certain amount. He said he would pay extra depending on the amount of fabric you got.
Yeah.
And upon the collection of the C2 weapons, decided to boost you guys up even more. That.
You also wanted information as well.
Yes.
So you
Which
got that
actually
gold for that, and you got
boosts that
fabric.
to 7,000 gold pieces.
7,000.
Heck yeah, brother! Anyway,
So now you have a hefty chunk of change in your chest.
we should probably go back to the inn and wait for our dear rogue friend to come back so we can divvy up the money or whatever.
We will be down here for a while, so if you do wish to split from us, we would understand.
Let's go to the end.
Is there anything else you need of us?
As of current, no. But I believe Enoch does have something for you. She has her own objective that she was originally supposed to be going on. She took a little bit of time out for helping Reuben. But there is another job waiting for
Well,
Let's go to the end.
let's go back to the inn.
you. Enoch and Aziza follow with you. You guys make your way back up the staircase. I'm going to ask for another dex.
Shit. Okay.
okay.
Oh, 21.
10.
As you guys begin to make your way up, you hear this ah as Aziza falls a little bit down the staircase, and she just lands on the ground. It's like ah. Actually, that might knock her out. She's still at 1 hit point.
Oh no.
Yeah, she lands at the bottom of the staircase and is knocked out on the ground.
I'm just gonna use laying of hands.
You go back down and you heal her up, and she's like, back out again.
Yep.
Yep.
You want me to carry you?
Only if you're willing.
Yep. I grew a foot, so I can hold. I can hold a lot more now.
Actually, it's a strength check. It's a strength.
My strength did go up, and
Yeah.
then I also.
And, well, he's gonna calibrate it to he grew a foot, so that's why.
You know what? That makes sense.
That's how much it would be to divvy up.
You begin carrying her up, and she kind of, for your sake, she's kind of got like this like anime blush lines as she's like uncomfortable held by this giant robot.
So bashful.
She looks, she's like, not a word. You guys make your way back up to the cathedral, and it is mostly empty except for the tiefling woman that is, tiefling Goliath woman who is standing there. She nods at you, and you guys pass her. You make your way back towards the bar. Where were you going earlier?
Where was I going?
Yes.
No, I hid,
want your
obviously.
Do you have any idea how little that
Yes.
narrows it
I
down?
narrowed it down a lot. So I actually went back to. I went and hid in the church and waited for them to leave, and then I went back down to go.
So you split
To
off from them
Noxus.
before going to the church, and then you like tailed them to the church, and now you're just waiting
Like
outside
some
the church.
Assassin's Creed
Mhm.
stuff.
I'm behind some rubble in the church, sneak past all the tieflings and all that.
Okay. Yep, you come through. As you guys leave the church building, Ruben ends up joining right behind you guys.
No, I want to go down to Noxus, and I don't want them.
You want to go down to Nox?
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Oh,
I thought I already said, yeah, I want to go sneak past them, go down to Noxus.
my apologies. You guys resume to the bar. You, however, once you wait for them to go past, you make your way down. I need you to roll a dex check.
Not off the metal dice.
That is 15.
15? You make your way down the staircase just fine. There's a few spots where you kind of slide a little bit and stumble, but it's a pretty clean way down. You get your footing. You arrive down there, and you see God is drawing with a chalk marker what appears to be a teleportation circle, while Dyer is looking at some of the C2 weaponry that they have.
Cool.
You do not see Noxus.
I'll go up to God.
God is driving the circle.
Where's Noxus?
Oh. Sorry, hang on. And he does undo the symbol, and now you can speak.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Where's Noxus?
Noxus is down to the left.
I go down to the left.
You go down to the left.
Goes down to the right.
You pass Dyer, who's looking down the sights of one of the weapons, and you go back into the room where the whole mess of dragons was. The bodies and the carnage are just everywhere, and you see Noxus staring at the dragonborn that you had killed.
Some pretty nice cuts there, aren't they?
It is a rather nice cut.
Okay. So, some well-needed information on this. On this guy over here. No one will give me a solid answer. Do you know any information on him at all?
I do. I was hired, after all, to send a bounty out to kill him.
Yes.
You
I
were
was
the one
just-
that I chose.
Yes. I would just like some closure on what it and what she released.
On what she released?
Okay.
That I have no idea. We know that he was serving the Raven Queen, but we also know he was serving another individual.
That's what I also
That person, however, we don't have any of the information.
I think when she's being guided by something.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to speak a little bit more of a she, because there is plenty of women in this town.
Snake Eden.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
She's being guided by something. Something that wanted to release the Disciple of Pride.
You see the Warforged burst out of one of the dragon's bodies carrying a collection of organs, and you see a little bit of ice on it, and he walks forward, and you see a purple light, one on the collar of Noxus, and the purple light on him, and it appears they're like having a mental conversation. And then he turns to him. We will have people constantly scrying on Eden to figure out what the situation is.
It's not why I opened the portal.
I know. But they wanted you to get the book and use the book.
This will hopefully help us learn things. Thank you for the heads up.
Yes. Also, what's my next assignment besides Eden or Enox?
As of current, you'll be working with Enoch. I don't have a job specifically. I don't have another assassination lined up. Besides, it seems your friends that you've teamed up with are a little bit more straight and narrow. I can't give them any operations that they would disapprove of.
They disapprove of a lot of things.
I just approve of a lot of things. He wants money. I don't think he's gonna care.
Kuma is more.
Depends.
He's a little bit more logical side. It depends on what you give him. Money
Yes.
might be able to persuade him, but depends.
Unfortunately, it's that logic thing that's a bit of the issue.
Yeah.
Logic tends to put one on a bit of a straighter moral compass. That straight moral compass can be twisted. But as of current, that will not be a problem.
Do you have my portion of the gold or
The
no?
portion of the gold is mixed in with the stuff that I gave to Kuma. I know you didn't do this job alone. It would have been impossible for you. Therefore, I felt it was only fair that your friends got to partake in the loot. You will still be being paid more than what was originally intended for you.
Understandable.
I am a fair man, after all. I didn't think paying you for a job that you did not alone do. And that it appears you lost someone along the way, a person who could have been very valuable. And I gave you some information. I think that makes up for some of the money. Now
Valuable.
turn to your friends. I have no need for you currently.
Cool.
He starts, again, the purple with light glows on his collar, and it appears he and the Warforged are talking.
Just make sure those bones get to be turned into a knife for me.
The bones or the scales?
Both. Either or, honestly, whichever is better. I forgot which better is better.
Which better is better?
Exactly.
You'll want the scales.
Probably the scales and then the bone as a handle.
We could make that work. We'll be making a whole group of sets of equipment.
$5.
That way your friends might have something to look forward to down the line.
It's gonna cost $5.
I've never dealt with scales like this before, so this will be interesting.
Cut with ease.
Yes. Also, so that you are aware, we are decommissioning the portal beneath the poisoned well.
Okay.
It appears the newscasting tower is not too happy that we continue using that portal. Too much traffic that has nothing to do with their job. We'll be making one down here, and we'll be setting up a permanent Inkblade location.
It's a good place.
It is a good place.
Just watch out for
And
the
they
Fae.
will finally have another church with another priest.
Fuck.
Well, that priest is owned by me, so a little
Yes.
bit of the tithe will go to me.
Well, you know. As long as it doesn't turn into whatever that was. But
It'll be fine. I will make sure to have a hand in this operation.
cool. I leave.
You leave and you make your way back through the area.
I go find Owl Mommy.
What?
I forgot her name already.
What is El Mommy?
Owl.
Are you being serious?
The owl from before, yes.
You okay?
50%.
Okay. You make your way up out of the cathedral area, and you see, because remember this is on an elevated section, you see a group of individuals are headed off. They are outside the city walls.
I head off in that direction.
Okay. This will be interesting.
Laughing.
Now we return to you guys. You guys begin, and you enter the bar. I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm at the ball.
I'm at the bar.
I'm running to Owl Mommy. I don't know what these guys are thinking about.
So, let's divvy up the money. You did the math, right?
I did. It would be 1,400 for, or yeah, 1,400 for all of us.
That's quite a nice payout. Working with you guys might actually help benefit me in the future.
Who was this? Enoch?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes. So,
Yeah. And you're the one that had to. Were you the one with that shooting the bell?
Yes, that was me.
You did a really good job
Oh, thank you.
compared to Maka. It was unfortunate she could not,
everyone did a better job compared to Maka.
but she redeemed herself at the end.
Did she? It seemed like she attacked you.
Well, she gave me armor,
Oh, okay.
so at least she did. At least she did something to help the party.
Looting the body.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Are we gonna wait for the rogue to be here, or
Well, I'll keep his portion on me,
okay?
and then when he comes, I'll just give it to him.
That'll be very nice. I'll go find us a table.
How much
Yeah.
would-
1,400.
How much would it cost to upgrade my armor?
To upgrade your armor?
Yeah, an
That was a
elder,
couple
an
thousand.
elder biscuit.
What?
That depends.
I don't know what the elder notch, whatever elder.
Eldridge?
Eldridge Hall.
You would not know. You would have to find either a smith or an enchanter that would be able to help with that.
Do I have to go back down there, or is there any up here?
There's people up here, but you don't know where they are. You've
Okay.
never
I need to
gone
ask.
looking for the smith.
Your mom is the one that owns the bar.
She works here. Yeah. Was she on it?
Huh?
Was she on it, or she just
No,
works
your mom works here.
here? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, she just owns it.
What's his name? Let me look up my mom's name real quick.
What is her name? I don't have it written down.
I have to
so
open up.
I don't know, Mom.
I don't know what her name is. Maybe it's just.
What's your
Mom.
name, Eden?
Yeah.
Eden's mom.
Eden's mom. It's got it going on.
Snake.
Wait a minute, this makes sense.
What?
Velisac.
Velisac.
No, hold on. Miss Belisek. Alright, or Mrs. What's the married term? Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs.
Slitzes.
Belisek.
Velisac peeks her head out, like, behind the counter. It's, like, got one of his, like, windows into the kitchen, and she, like, peeks her head out. What?
Do you know where any enchanters or any blacksmiths are?
We can attempt to talk to...
Vladimir Putin.
There's the cracked stone that's out there. That's where you'll...
Crackstone.
It's a good
Cracked
one.
stone. That's where you'll find most of the armor wares. Outside of that, though, we don't really have too many people here.
Okay, I'm going to the cracksmith then.
Get
I'm
the
going to the
heroin.
cracksmith.
Get the heroin. Go find the heroin.
Hang on, let me look at something.
What is so funny? What is so funny?
You make your way
I don't know.
I need you to roll an investigation check.
I got a +6 in this one. 14 plus 6.
20. You, through a little bit of trial and error, you do find a place that is called the Cracked Stone, and it literally just has a boulder with a crack through it. That is.
Does Patrick live there?
No, there's a building, but the image for the Cracked Stone is just a boulder with a
Oh,
crack
I
through it.
thought it
Does
was a rock.
Patrick live in here?
Correct.
It's brilliant.
I don't remember this being here.
It appears to be a very run-down building, but you hear hammering out in the back of the building.
Hello, sir. Or ma'am.
You gonna make your way around?
Yeah.
You make your way, and you see this being made of fire with a little bit of stone form to it, like some stone, like some storm arms, a stone chest, like a stone head, but it's got a huge thing of flames. It doesn't look. It's not like it's got a humanoid shape, but it doesn't look like a person. It's like jagged, cracked stone, and it is like taking this flaming hammer and is smacking a piece of metal over and over again. It doesn't look like they have like a section where they put the blade in to heat it up, but this thing generates so much heat that it is the reason that the metal is able to be smelted in the first place. It hears you and it looks at you, but when it turns and looks, you see it's like a bit of a stone up here, but this is all fire. Doesn't have a face and doesn't have the ability to speak.
It can't speak,
No.
Just makes it longer.
but can it understand what I say?
It does seem to acknowledge you.
Are you able to upgrade my armor? My body is old, ancient armor.
You see it shake its head, and it makes, you know that sound of like flame as it's like blowing? That.
Yeah.
It makes that noise as it's like it moves its head through the air.
I am Confucius.
Do you know any other location in this area that would...
He points at the building. Or it points at the building.
What building?
He's working in the back of the building.
Oh, okay.
Like outside behind the building.
Oh, okay.
So you went around it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
kind of like the Skyrim thing where it's, you know, you got
Yeah.
like the Grey Forge
No, okay.
behind the champion section.
I'm gonna go inside now.
You're gonna go inside. You go inside, and if you can't smell. So you go inside, and it's
You can't smell.
it feels toasty in here. And there's a
Insult.
little bit of like a smoke that seems to have collected on the ceiling as this 9-foot tall man stands there. This red-skinned, almost orc-like, with a few like small little jagged horns coming out. With what seems to be, he seems to be what's generating the smoke. And he's like cleaning some of the weapons, and he is massive, muscular, and like well-defined, with a bit of a jutted-out jaw and like some of the. It looks like an orc, just made of flame, or made of with red skin instead. And he's massive compared to any orcs you've come across.
Hello.
What?
Hello there.
That's a nice voice you got there.
Thank you very much.
Is there any possibility that you can upgrade my body?
Upgrade your body?
Yeah, I'm old, ancient Warforged.
I'm not a tech person. I deal with armor and blades. Nothing when it comes to making a metal person like yourself.
Can you enchant armor?
No, that I can do.
What can you do with enchantment armor?
It depends. What are you looking for?
More defense.
Well, defense is unfortunately not that well of a definition. There's a variety of defensive capabilities that I can give in armor.
Like what?
Some things that ward off arrows, some things that make an enemy, even though it looks like they're going to hit you with something hard, hit you a little less hard.
Could you explain on that one?
It's a type of adamantine coating that I can grant armor. It takes some time for it to really soak into the metal, but once it does, even a person hitting you as hard as they can, it won't do as much.
Like how much are we talking? 25%, 50%, 15%?
49%.
To truly explain it to you,
Yeah.
it would prevent people from critting you. So even if they were to roll a nat 20 on you, it would not do the double dice effect.
Okay.
So, say they would hit you, do like a d10 damage, or like, a d10 plus like 3 like
Yeah.
things of sneak attack and whatever like smites they have on it. If they were to hit you with that, none of those dice get doubled. It would just be what the regular attack was in the beginning.
Do you have any enchantments for like magic? Resistance against magic?
I do have some resistance to magic items, but that is a bit more expensive. It's not something as easy to procure as the adamantine. You need a hefty chunk of money.
How much?
$5.
Let me take a look at something right quick. He starts looking through his rune book, aka, hang on.
AKA the World Wide Web.
We're making noise over there, Sammy. We're disrupting the flow of our episode. How dare you?
I'm just
I was not ready for this.
What?
Huh?
What?
Equipment. I don't usually mess
Okay.
around with stuff like this.
I rolled 2 19s in a row, then a 19.
Oh, wow, you're so
Add items.
2 17s.
It's just the easiest way to do this.
She'll curse. Damn!
What'd you roll?
No,
20.
Whoa. I guess they're having her roll for you.
I can't roll for shit.
I haven't been able to roll good. The past 2 games, it's just not.
I'm just.
Oh my gosh, Micah.
What?
This is a family, somewhat friendly show. Don't start stripping.
Showing too much arms.
What?
Put your elbows away, Micah.
They're below the table.
It's not so much that I can grant you a resistance to all kinds of magic, but I can grant you resistance to certain types.
Like what?
Certain types of elemental types of damage.
Lightning.
Stuff like acid, cold, fire.
Lightning.
Maybe even necrotic or radiant, depending on how far things get along. But that's the extent of my ability.
Okay.
See if he offers lightning.
I'm like on the wait because I remember the guy, an elder. I don't know what the place is called.
Elder
Nocturne.
Hollow.
That's what it's called?
No, are you were talking about the underground city?
Yeah.
Nocturne.
Oh, okay. I'm getting.
Oh, no. Wrong place.
Not Reich.
The
Nocturne.
land of Wagyu.
Oh my goodness! I thought we were able to
Yeah.
get through this.
Let's go to the forest
The
of Wagyu!
You did. Shh. You shh. See, unfortunately, I can't.
She doesn't know of the Forest of
Yeah,
She
Wagyu.
does know the forest
told
of
her about
Wagyu.
that.
Oh, yeah.
She brings it up on Saturday nights as well, so when I think I'm like, I only have to worry about it the next day. She goes, the forest of Wagyu, and I'm like,
No!
God!
It's one less day I had to think about it. Now you brought it more.
Killian, every time I get into a call with you, I'll somehow manage to slip that in.
I would proceed to continue playing my Mass Effect on my own.
You play Mass Effect?
I am playing Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I'm
Pumped like 4 hours in yesterday.
I'm gonna go to Not Reich.
You want to go to Nocturne?
Yeah, because last time the guy said he could upgrade my armor.
Yeah,
Okay.
for a lot. I don't think 1,000's enough to upgrade you.
I did more than 1,000.
Got 1,400.
Also, in his defense, 1,000 was what they told him last time.
Was it 1,000? I thought it was more than that.
It was, well, it's not to upgrade his armor, it was to upgrade him.
Oh. I'm
So-
gonna come with you to get
Hang
the
on.
plan.
So you begin.
Yeah.
Are you going to go straight to Nocturne? Actually, you cannot. Well,
We can go to the church, right?
you don't know.
We don't know about that. Only he does.
Also, you don't know if the portal is closed or not.
That's also true. So do you begin making your way to the poisoned well, or do you begin making your way back to the crippled elk?
Or you can go on like your own little solo mission.
Like me over here.
I'm Han Solo.
Even though it's not really a solo mission, I'm just doing something.
I'm sorry. Yep.
I'm gonna go back to the inn.
So you make your way back to the crippled elk. At the crippled elk, that is where you were, as Roboto Domi Arigato
Kuma.
walked away from you. I know what his name was. I just wanted to.
I'm like,
Anyway, go. What do you want?
I don't know. My character's just been talking to Aziza.
Aziza?
yeah,
Yeah.
who's been
Aziza and
reincarnated.
Enoch? Or
Just Aziza. Well, if Enoch's there, sure.
Enoch?
Aziza,
Enoch
who I
is there.
revived, you know. She's alive, thanks to me.
Yeah, and you're alive thanks to me. So who's really the winner here?
Thanks to you.
Me.
Aziza sits in the seat next to
I
Enoch.
think it's Kuma that actually rezzed me.
I could have killed you 2 separate times.
Nah.
Aziza sits at the table
I would've gone
next
away.
to
It
Enoch
doesn't matter.
and kind of like just puts her arms on the table with her head down. She's drained. She's
Enoch?
very tired.
Enoch?
No,
No,
Aziza.
Oh, okay.
Enoch is a little beat up, but yeah, but she's still kind of like feeling her face where like it was crushed in and now it's become draconic.
Aziza, do you want to go back to the base so you can...
What I want is a nice drink and a nice long sleep.
You're in the right place then?
Yeah, that I am. I might ask for something pretty hard. She stands up and walks towards the bar. Shut up. Then
Enlighten me, Sammy. What's so funny?
You'll get it when you're older.
Why's your face so red?
Aziza makes her way to the bar,
I sit long enough.
which leaves you and Enoch at the table.
Okay.
I'm so
He's
confused.
nice and scrumptious, you know. I like to swallow my food.
Enoch brings out a chart, a blueprints of a building.
We're
Starts
only 80
looking at
years
them.
old.
This was the same stuff she was looking at with Matka last time.
So you looking at this before? What was it?
This is a heist I have to commit.
Fun. Why?
You have to commit a heist.
Yes.
You have to do a heist. You don't have to commit to it. You just do it.
It's a heist in Aurelian that I have to perform.
Is
for
it a theft heist or is it a murder heist?
theft heist.
Oh, I'd be screwed for that one.
I'm a little bit more.
I get disadvantage with stealth.
I'm a little bit more specialized in
Murder heist.
stealing. I'm not good at the assassins. We usually hire a large amount of other people to do. Ruben being one of them.
You might want a new assassin.
Why? Oh, he'll be coming back. Your friend has his gold.
You know, at this point, if he doesn't come back in like 24 hours, I just like let Kuma keep it. At this point.
My eyes would just start lining up. Just to, like the money signs. Just start running through.
It's got the, like the cartoons.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And you like you don't have a mouth, but your mouth would open up. It's like the tongue with the money on it.
Yeah.
Where is he anyway?
Where's who?
Well, I guess one, our robot friend. I don't know where he went, and the rogue.
Honestly, I don't know. Ruben kind of goes off on his own to do things.
I did tell you where I went.
Did you?
The Kraken.
Yeah, I just do
The
things.
Kraken stone.
Nothing special.
Yeah,
Just do things.
So that's the Kraken Smith.
I just do things.
So your robot is over by whatever that store
I
is.
can't
but
explain what I do.
I'm here, going to be enjoying a nice meal and been taking a long sleep.
That does sound preferable.
She just continues scrolling through the, like, she has multiple pages of diagrams. It appears to be a multi-floor building. What are you looking at?
I'm making sure he keeps recording.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. Aziza eventually returns with, like, 3 large things of meat and, like, slams it onto the table. She's like, oh, this is gonna be nice, and she just downs hers incredibly quickly.
That wasn't me. What the? What are you looking at me for?
It almost seems like
Yeah, you did.
it almost seems like her jaw like kind of unhinges and like latches onto the
Freaking horror flick over here.
the cup and just kind of like opens her throat to down it.
I don't know why.
Some of
I
the
don't know why
perks
the
of
cup
the
got
snake
me.
ability is the fact
Two
that you're
girls, one
able to
cup.
do that pretty easily. And you guys are You auntie are proficient in holding their liquor.
I hated that my friend showed me that.
And she sets her cup down on the
Two
table.
girls, one cup.
And he's
Stop
like,
saying that.
and looks at you and rubs her eyes. I think I will not be continuing going with your friends to do stuff. That one fighting of a dragon is enough to tell stories to kids if I had any.
Yeah, well, I might leave them at some point as well, so.
Why is that? Is it because of... He looks up. Reuben.
You could say that.
He is particularly difficult to get along with.
What you saying?
He's a bit embarrassing, and it's what are you guys looking at?
I checked time, Kelly.
Why? Oh, like the time? Don't you have like a phone and a
No,
tablet?
it's okay, Kelly. It's all
He'll explain later. You weren't listening.
No, I wasn't listening. I was DMing.
good. You know, and sometimes I have to pick up on. I gotta cut things out, so.
Okay. Where were we?
Talking smack.
Oh, yeah, Reuben. Azizo sits up and is like, I've barely known the guy for a day, and it seems like he does not get along with at least you, Eden. He was very rude to you.
To be fair, might have started off my fault because you and I did almost kill him at one point.
That's neither here nor there.
Just ignore all the
We've helped him with this, and then he started to get angry afterwards.
He also did almost kill you, so that second time was
Well,
deserved.
I'm not there, but to be fair, he didn't know that.
To be fair.
I know he doesn't know that, but that's what my character thinks.
Yeah, obviously I know every information.
And Enoch looks at you and is like, it is incredibly difficult to have a conversation with Noxus when he continues to call him Knockers. We have had to go through months of this. It is absolutely abysmal. That's why I started doing some more solo work, working with Noxus.
I might start working with him just to
You hear in
get
the
more
back of your
money
head.
for here.
That might get money for here.
Well, yeah, I can get a lot of gold, so I can give it to at least my mother.
That's very nice of you. I, on the other hand, am going to spend a lot more of my money back in Noctrike. Get myself a nice, say, apartment. Spend some time at the Red Dahlia. It'll be good.
Speaking of which, my character's gonna get up and go to her mom.
You get up and you make your way to the... They let you into the kitchen because your mother is there and you go to visit her.
Mhm.
And you see Sakala standing there.
So who went
Velisac. Wrong name. You see Velisac there.
Hello, mother.
How you doing?
Oh, I have been better.
So cute when you play them.
But I do have a little gift for you, though.
Uh-huh.
Look at him.
He needs the hairband. He needs,
Strangle you.
he needs the hairband, trust me.
What?
Give him the hairband.
You want the hairband?
No, I don't want the hairband. I'll get my own hairband.
Yeah.
Here's some good spending money, if you really want it. And I give her 84 gold.
184.
Because I'm at 1,684,
Oh.
and I just want it to be even.
Fair enough. She takes this like, this is very nice.
How much would it cost to buy that in?
80. Probably like,
Not even that.
yeah, probably like,
Less than a
50.
silver.
I'd
I
say
might
150.
be able to buy this off of Czar.
You should do it.
But it's not a who wanna?
I know, not
Czar.
Hooga?
Czar, the borrower.
Hmm.
She's getting on in years, and unlike her sister, who doesn't seem to age, she is...
Aging.
Czar is... what?
Were you Were you allowed like buying real estate and then slowly make money per?
Yes. Yeah, do it. Buy the inn.
I will buy the inn, and if I get like a portion, I'll buy all the places, dude, in the city.
I will
I'll
buy
start-
the city.
Yeah, you'd be able to buy a decent chunk,
If you allow that, dude, I will start.
but I mean, you won't know. Do you want to do it?
So you try.
And succeed.
Yeah, I'll talk to Czar about this.
Buy the entire. You start
Thank
start
you.
buying
Even-
small stores,
Yeah.
making some profit off that.
Are you
and
planning on
just
staying
buy
in
the
town
entire
for a
city.
little bit? You were gone for a couple days.
I might go back down to the Undercity, look around a little bit.
Oh, to Notrek.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Those, what are they called? Ink blades?
Mhm.
I've noticed a few more have popped up. That's all I have for
Oh,
you.
okay. Well, they are going to be taking, if you will, taking over under the cathedral, so you might see them around a little bit more often.
What are they doing under the There's an under the cathedral?
It's a lot.
It's thought that. Didn't think the church would have an underground organization like
Well,
that.
you know, my life has been slightly flipped upside down. Attacked dragons. Talked to
What?
a demon lady or whatever. I don't know who she
How
is.
big is it down there?
Not big enough for a dragon, but boy, do they make space for it.
Stop.
I wasn't even
Sammy,
thinking. I
just
wasn't even
smiling
thinking
at me.
anything.
Making me laugh over here, stupid jokes, man.
I wasn't even thinking of anything.
You know,
Well,
maybe accidentally selling my soul. I don't know.
Hold on, what? What was that last one?
Maybe accidentally selling. I don't know. I really don't know what I've done. But this is what happens when you get bit by something and then they don't actually heal it properly and then you're upset about it. But
Okay.
she said that she would give me fun abilities, so I said, sure, why not?
Have you gained your fun abilities?
Yes, I can make people combust into flames. I can change into like this very scary, if you will, creature. I haven't used a certain ability, so I'm not quite sure what it does myself yet, but I do want to use it. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I don't know how I feel about my daughter selling her soul, but as long as you're doing alright.
As far as I'm aware, I'm doing alright.
I mean,
once you're happy.
there's not much. I mean, there's not much I can do. You've already done it.
Yeah.
If I told you not to, it's you'd be throwing spaghetti at a wall. It's not gonna do anything.
Make a mess.
You'd be throwing fingers at a wall.
That's a waste of fingers. You monster.
See, that's why I'd throw them at the wall.
So I probably will go under, and if I can work for Noxus, I might do that.
Is Noxus the bunny?
The what?
The bunny?
What bunny?
Noxus is a bunny person.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Did you
that.
not
That's
realize
right.
that?
Noxus is like a 5-foot white rabbit with droopy ears.
Do you guys not realize why I call him Knockers?
I thought he was like,
You're like a macho guy.
yeah, like
Nope.
a macho
No,
guy.
he's a rabbit.
Now I
He's
understand
short.
why he got scooped up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
explains-
short
explains
5-foot
so much, yeah.
Paragon
I'm
rabbit.
thinking he looks like an Overlord character. Dude.
Nope.
Like,
This dude is
What else?
small.
Small.
Small. This dude is small.
So yes, but if I can start working with him, I'll probably always bring back a couple gold for you.
I've shattered your guys' outfit.
do you have any? Oh, I need
That'll-
to go back to the end.
That'll be nice.
But if
Just
not,
stay safe.
if not, then I will most likely stick around because I think I have enough gold to be okay for a very long time.
How much gold did they get?
Well, the job that we did gave us all 1,400.
You could literally buy a house here and retire for the rest of your life.
I know, but more money means for me and maybe for you.
Just don't be too greedy.
I've already sold my soul. I think I messed that part up already.
Now that I think about it, yeah, that does make sense.
So yeah. I also have to look for doors, but that's a different thing.
Doors?
Yep,
Just a door.
just doors.
Fair enough.
I
Regular old door.
wish I had context, but I do not.
Wooden,
Okay. Well,
Moldy.
I mean,
broken, stone,
doors are doors, I guess.
iron.
Who asked you to look for doors?
The demon.
So the thing you sold your soul to wants you to look for doors.
For multiple, yes, in exchange for all this power. Do I think it was very simple? Yes. Am I a little confused by the doors? Also, yes.
So is it like different types, or referring to like a regular oak door, like one's mahogany, one's made of metal?
You
Like,
know, for all I know, yeah. For all I know, that door right there is one of the doors I need to open. But
strange that you would make a deal with someone who likes wooden doors. But hey, what? I
A
guess-
door's a door.
I guess if a demon wants to look for a door and they're willing to give you power for it, sure.
Hey.
I guess.
yeah, I don't know. Seemed slightly worth it to me. Slightly.
Is there something you're not telling me?
I'm still trying to figure it out. So as of right now, yes.
Is there anything else I can help you with? I gotta get back to helping out.
No, I think that's it. Alright.
You turn around and then you hear behind you. You hear behind you. What a freak. It sounded like it was in the voice of your mother.
I'm sorry. What?
Turns around.
Did you say something?
What?
Did you say something?
I haven't said anything. You just said you were going back out to the bar.
So that's what the drawback is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I figured it out now. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Have fun.
Alright.
You make your way back out into the bar, and at this time, Kuma walks through the door. You're back.
Hi.
What?
Some of the gnolls wave at you.
Some pretty knolls there.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
We need to look into buying houses around this area, and then rent them out, and then we make a passive
Income.
income.
Get some cash flow going.
You killed a couple of dragons and you want to become a realtor?
More money. Long term.
I don't think you realize here is probably not the spot to do
I
that.
have no idea how real estate works, so I would have to somehow create a banking system.
Ask my
based
dad.
on
Hey, Killian, ask
Basi-
my dad.
that. Fair enough.
To keep it simple, I'd buy a house, and then you
You rent it out.
negotiate on a renting term.
Yep.
Like, and you would have to set a guideline, like per few days, per week, and whatever our time we do it. And then, when I come back from a mission, I can collect my money.
Okay. Fair enough.
You know, I don't think here is where you want to do it.
Going not right.
I mean, this is a cheap place, so.
I mean, if we-
Yeah, so we wouldn't be making much money back.
And
Unless it's years and years and years.
if he literally flips a coin, puts a silver on a house, and literally buys it, he basically spent nothing on it.
Buying a house is going to cost a little bit more than
like-
a silver coin.
I like the concept of that. Flip a coin. If it lands on the house, you buy it. If it doesn't land on the house, you don't buy it.
Exactly.
we gotta go to Notreich. Go
And
to the city district.
we should buy an apartment complex.
Right there, where everyone's walking,
24 units.
Or a hotel.
or a hotel.
Split some shares in there.
Yeah.
We should look for a hotel.
Hotels
How much
aren't
was
as
buying
profitable.
a hotel in Knockdright be?
You have no idea.
We should-
Hotels aren't as profitable. I'd stick with the apartment
Let's go to
complex.
Notreich. We're taking a little detour.
Hi there, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where we decide, you know what? We want to monopolize the living complex system.
At some point, we need to buy
What?
every single hotel we can, so they're all under our name. So much money.
We'll get like 1,000 gold eventually in like one. Just
Just a day.
This is a really weird clicker game.
Okay, so you guys know the portal in Noctrite. To go to Noctrite is
The acid room.
at the Poisoned Well.
Yeah, the acid room.
Nope.
I don't know why I remembered it as the acid room.
Don't know why either. But it's at the Poisoned Well.
It's probably because of poison.
Where are you at, Micah? You
Well, we'll get to that.
Because he has his money, so he might spend it on buying a hotel or something.
well, like I went to the store and I came back. I feel like he should be somewhere.
So when you guys went to the bar and then you guys split up, he had gone down into the cathedral,
Okay.
come out, and is now left Elder Hollow.
Oh, he's out of the whole city.
He's outside the city. He is trying to follow the Goetia family.
Oh well, that did. You better come back and get his money, because it might be going to a hotel if we don't come back.
Hotel or apartment, maybe.
Okay.
Apartment venture is much better than the hotel. 24 units goes a long way.
So I think that's what we should do. We should go to the doctor.
I agree. I like this plan.
Excuse me, I play too much cash flow.
So you guys make your way to the Poisoned Well, and you see. What? Hang on, boy.
Wow. That's a lot. Bro, I'd be scared if I were you guys.
You see Bekek packing up some glasses.
I know what language that was.
What?
What's the language of Wagyu?
Okay. You see Bekek packing up some. You see Bekek packing up some glasses, like wrapping them in like cloth and put them in a box.
Can we use your portal to get
All
back
coming
to
from the
Nocturne?
first session.
I do apologize, but the portal that you guys are looking for is currently shut down.
Try persuasion, like give him a sweet talk.
He just said it's shut down.
Sweet talk until you open it and he'll shut it down.
Is there another portal that we can go to?
There is another portal, yes.
Did they move it?
We had to move it, yes. We had to decommission this one.
So we could recommission another one.
But there's a new one being built in the cathedral, I believe. That's where actually I'll be moving to.
Ooh.
We're wrapping up down here. We don't need this front anymore. In fact, yeah, this bar will be shut down.
You could buy the bar. No, it's already abandoned now because he's leaving. You could take the bar. You want to buy a bar?
The cat just looks at both of you, like, what's happening?
Bar? Buying?
It depends how much money we.
But you walked into a bar?
Depends how much we'll make if it's worth it.
Well,
On
you gotta have
average,
bartenders.
does a bar usually make?
Well, my bar didn't make very much because it was a front, and everyone went to the Crippled Elk, not the Poisoned Well.
If it wasn't
Something
a
about the
front-
name, I think, threw people off from wanting to come here.
Can't
So
imagine
branding issues and
Well,
What
we
do
also
do?
just
We need
didn't
to
want
make gold.
people.
yeah.
Not,
Yeah.
Not
So
silver,
branding
not bronze, we need to
issue.
make gold. So,
that.
so we need to go to not right.
Good deal.
Because this is just pennies.
Let's go to the cathedral.
So yeah, you guys make your way out and begin making your way towards the cathedral. Yeah, you guys get up there. I guess you make your way down the staircase. Make a dexterity check.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Joanne, are we able to, like,
12.
we can buy this city and then destroy it and then make it better?
Destroy it.
Like,
Once we get apartments in Noctrite, we have so much money. Tear apart this whole entire city.
and make it.
Pave roads,
Make roads,
skyscrapers.
walls.
Clear out the skies. Make it sunny, sunshine
I'm
day
a
each
visionary,
day.
DL. I envision stuff. Dude.
I am not going to answer that question because you don't know.
This is what this D&D campaign needed.
Deforest the entire
We need
area.
fighting dragons and we need freaking building cities.
Kill the make the things that are on the walls extinct.
Make you extinct.
Well, there's only one of me, so
That would be pretty easy to do.
yeah. Except I just run 60 feet away, where you couldn't catch me.
Yeah, that's true.
So you make your way down into the underground. You make. Oh, what was your number?
12. Roll for your dexterity. Roll for initiative.
Staircase.
Staircase.
15.
Huh?
15.
15. You guys make it down. You stumble a little bit, but you've been able to go down here enough times that your scales just kind of grip a little better. And you guys make your way down. Aziza and Enoch are following you, by the way.
Why?
Why is
You know
what?
Aziza? Why is
Yeah, I was
Aziza
There
gonna
is
say,
a-
why is Aziza following?
Both of them have actually gotten a room and are sleeping right now. Shut up.
Are they together?
Shut up. You guys make your way down to the. Shh.
I ship it.
I don't
You
care.
guys make your way down to the bottom, and you see a number of people already running around this place.
They move quick.
As you make your way through the areas, they've like sheared the walls where it was originally like rough stone. It has now been turned into like very fine stone, and even like its colors have been changed.
It's been an hour.
You see a number of mages in what appear to be like in architect clothing, like touching the wall and like molding the earth, shifting it, changing how it looks, and then also changing what it looks like. Roll an Arcana.
Do I have to roll my plan?
Yes.
Can I roll
well, I
Arcana?
mean, do you have Arcana?
No, wait.
No.
13.
13. You can tell it's transmutation magic. You can't tell.
Roll,
what it
Kelly.
is.
Got a +1. Do it.
Well, do you have proficiency in Arcana?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I got 17 though.
I didn't ask for a roll.
Do you
Um,
you have proficiency?
He
Right?
does have proficiency in Arcana, which is why he was able to roll.
That's why I
But
have it. And
You can tell it's transmutation, but that is about it.
because everything's magic in this bitch.
And they are just like all over the walls, like reshaping and things. And you, as you continue forward, you see this massive circle that, while originally it looks like it was made of chalk, it's now been etched into the floor. And you see people who have their hands on it, like it's that same vibration in their arms as it's like constantly like bringing supplies in back and forth. It appears there's already a lot of activity in here.
Do we see any of the bodyguards that was with Noxus before?
You do not see Noxus or his bodyguards. Even the pink tiefling that was up top is gone.
Let's look for this portal.
It's, as I said, it's right in front of you.
Let's
People are
go
moving stuff.
inside the portal.
Let's look for the portal. That's right in front of us.
You
Let's
guys
go in the
walk
portal.
onto you guys walk into the portal,
Roll a
and it's
perception
like
check. Make sure you walk
since
in the
it's
right
in a
portal.
state of constant activation, you almost like walk into it and it teleports you there instantly. And you guys walk right outside into a very new section of the city.
Hello? Oh dear.
It's not the same
What are
tower.
you looking at?
It appears to be.
This is fine.
Just looking up at the ceiling. I was like,
It's another like large cathedral room, but it appears to be like it's not built yet. There's even some like it's a completely exposed roof. It's got some like pillars and woods like almost studs and frames that are built, but nothing has been set up yet.
Are they making a whole new building for this whole new portal that they just made?
Looks like it. And there's people running back and forth, like running into the portal. Some carrying boxes, some taking out boxes from the portal. Just a constant traffic.
Well, now we need to find out where. What are we getting?
Like, probably like condos would probably be the better ones.
Condos. Would they have condos?
Make an investigation.
Oh, do I have disadvantage on that?
16.
16? Yes, you do have disadvantage.
Okay, I can't remember. It's also not in my notes. Oh. Oh,
I don't think it matters.
yeah, no, it doesn't entirely matter. What's my investigation? I have investigate. Okay. 18.
Thanks to your combined investigation, you begin looking for real estate.
That is my best. That is my best roll for freaking retail.
We're now going to. It's going to take a few hours for you to look around
It's
because
not
you're
retail,
not
it's
familiar
real
with
estate.
Knockdrike. We now
Retail
return,
is different than real estate.
We now return to you. Pruden.
Oh?
You are outside the walls of Elder Hollow.
Oh.
You are on the trail.
Where?
Huh?
You.
Oh, me. Oh.
Yes. You're outside the walls of Elder Hollow. The large, swampy trees and vines cover the area. Constant chirping of insects fills the air. And maybe a few other things as you hear the call of the what are they called? I forgot. The scale wings out, and the raven wings out in the distance. And you're making your way, and you see the Goetia group ahead of you still. They appear to just be walking.
I'm gonna do what I originally intended and go up to them.
You make your way forward, and you see a few of them like turn their heads, and they turn around to look at you.
How's it going? You don't speak.
Why are you following us?
Well,
Smooch.
You notice the leader is not there.
Oh.
where is... I forgot her name already. Again, it's left my mind several times. I keep remembering her and just forget her name. It's crazy. Where is your leader, by chance?
Are you referring to Contessa?
Yes.
She had to return home rather quickly. We have to deliver our sky vessel back first.
I just wanted to ask some questions to her, but if she's not here right now...
What questions do you have?
Well, she brought up some great points that maybe she could answer for me. Some simple things you found out very fast, which now I want to know even more.
We can deliver a message.
Just that I want to meet up with her to talk.
We would be
Not suspicious at all.
pleased to help you. And there's around 6 of them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she brought quite a group with them.
I'm
And-
still 6'5".
I don't know what your size had to do with the amount of them, but
No, there's 6 of them. I thought they were taller than me too.
as they turn around, you hear a
Big
loud
bunch of women.
you hear a loud detonation off it. For your information, it is 2 women and 4 men.
You want the headman?
No.
Wish it was.
Only for the
all women.
homies.
Anyway, you hear a detonation out in the distance.
Good.
You see a number of them turn their heads. That was our vessel. And a shot seems to ring through the air as the one in front of you, their head seems to explode.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ!
And seemingly out of nowhere, a person that was once invisible, their invisibility is gone. A patch of an ink blade on them, but also they've got like a crow symbol, and this one has the letter of an A beneath that.
Cock.
On his right arm there is a shield, with like raven.
She's distracting me.
Brown set of leathers with a number of vials in them, but also like discs placed throughout their leather uniform. It appears to be a very nice leather too, very reinforced, and it appears to be holding a pistol, or one of these mysterious C2 guns up to this person's head. Another person appears behind this metallic werewolf-looking thing, like a Warforged, but much newer, a lot more advanced, and a lot bigger than Kuma. Just runs forward and rips through 2 more of them with what seems to be the most extreme of ease.
So there's 3 left.
Hopping out of a tree seems to be that of one of the raven wings, but this one has a mask on its head, one of the elven masks that you've seen before, where it's got 2 crows coming off of a tree. It's a black marble, and with golden calligraphy for the crows in the trees. Hops down and just mauls another one, whereas one seems to walk in between 2 more rather finely dressed clothing, purple robe that goes into a tailcoat, a blue like vest section, nice white shirt that leads up to some black covered gloves, carrying a no, not gloved, pink, purple tiefling skin, with horns that go match with his hair with a slick back behind him. And he walks in between them and goes, "Sorry, boys," and takes his staff and like knocks both of them down to the ground. It is a complete surprise attack.
As I'm just standing there, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
You feel something on your shoulder. You feel a hand on your shoulder,
What do you
turning
want?
you around. And this one is much different than the other ones. Completely covered head to toe with a beautiful black coat with golden calligraphy. Again, with like 3 straps across her chest to hold like the vest together. Rather beautiful golden tattoo that goes up under her neck, leading to, you can't tell, but there's a white marble mask on the front with almost like jesters bells coming off of it with a black and red long cloak that comes off the top. And actually, I can show you a picture of this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that
'Cause this
sounds
is-
like her character.
Does she just put her hand on me?
Huh?
Assault.
Not grabbing me forcefully or anything, right?
She puts her hand on you and turns you to get a good look at you.
Are you okay?
I quickly dash away.
Oh my gosh, you're such a Chris.
This is what she looks like. You can pass that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Her eyes are red, with like kind of like a white outside and a white heart in the middle. Both eyes. On her hands, there's like a spade on the back of her hands and a club on the front, in the palm of her hands. And she has a long red tiefling's tail with a white spade on the end. She is well dressed.
I back up and get to a sort of one hand on the floor and an Eldritch Blast in one hand.
She looks at you, but sees the Inkblade tattoo on your, or not the Inkblade crest on your arm, and just proceeds to resume looking at the others who have taken down their quarry.
I was talking to them. It's kind of rude to interrupt. Could have done that later after I talked to them. Just a thought.
Unfortunately, that would be fraternizing with the enemy. And you see the purple tiefling look at you.
I was just
Tattoos covering
casually.
his face.
I was just casually talking to them.
He smiles. Casually talking to the enemy is almost a tradable offense.
Huh?
And Noxus would not be quite appreciative if you're talking to his enemy.
I've done a lot of shit.
That's so
Congratulations! I don't know what that has to do with me.
I've done a lot of shit. It doesn't matter what you fucking think of me.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what you say to Noxus.
I'm saying a warning to you.
I
Do not
don't give me a
fraternize with the
fucking warning. I don't care about your warnings.
Roll,
You interrupted.
Roll an investigation check.
18.
Roll an investigation check.
Damn.
27.
The crows...
Not 20, by the way.
The crow symbol on their gear sparks something in you. Sparks a memory. This is Noxus's right hand.
Mhm.
These 5 individuals. These are referred to as the crow flush.
I
The
still
one,
don't
the
care.
one speaking to you has a king with a crow above it. The one who you looked at had a card of a Joker placed on her sleeve, with the crow above it. The giant Warforged werewolf has a J with a crow above it, and once the druid exits her raven-winged form, hers also has a Q with a raven above it. And they stare at you. I'd suggest leaving. We'll take care of this.
And I don't care.
My recommendation, please do not speak with the Goetia family. Unless Noxus requests you to. Any information that you have the opportunity to spill, it will be used against you.
What am I going to spill? I have no information in general.
Anything you say is information.
What is information? About my personal life? What the fuck?
You'd be surprised what you can accidentally let slip. Especially if they managed, and he lifts out a device from that he got from one of their suits. Especially if they use one of these on you. And we can't let that happen.
Doesn't
Now
matter.
back away and don't deal with the Goetia family. I will have to let Noxus know about this, which means you will be scried upon from here on out.
Cool.
What does that mean?
Do we like watch?
Your information is duly noted. Yet I still don't care.
Oh.
Well, he takes his hand and pats it on his shoulder. It's a shame that you don't care, but I'd rather not be your enemy. Just consider it a formal warning. Have a lovely day.
And you get out of my face, scum. And I walk away.
The chipper fella. He turns around and looks at the others like, "Good hunting, boys!" And as you walk away, that appears to be all you hear from them afterwards, as they start looting through the bodies.
We have 2 arcs right now, dude. We got some serious arc, and then we got the real estate arc. How are you gonna play?
We've got this group of crows, and then we've got gotta make money by buying a city, boys.
Can we just buy
Micah's
everything?
giving us like the nice serious one, and then me and Kayla's doing the lighthearted one.
Then we're just here. How much the hotel? And
His is like a shonen, and ours is just like a
Slice
of
of
life.
slice of life.
So
It's freaking devil as a part-timer.
You make your way back towards. You make your way back towards.
I'll go towards the church where the portal is.
Okay. You make your way into the city.
Actually, no, I'll go get Enoch.
You'll go get Enoch. Okay. You go. Do you know where Enoch is? No.
I can guess. Honestly, at this moment in time, probably at the inn. Honestly, if she's gonna be anywhere else, it's either the inn or a Noctreg.
Okay.
It's one of the two. I go to the inn anyway.
You go to the inn. There's a group of gnolls eating and drinking, and you see Raj is at the bar, but you do not see Enoch here.
In one of the rooms, maybe.
Are you gonna ask?
Yeah.
You walk forward, and Raj is sitting there, cleaning out a glass.
I need to get Enoch. Where is she?
Enoch's taking what appears to be a well-deserved nap.
There is no sleep for us.
Everyone sleeps. Unless they got one of these, and she takes one of the blue marble. It appears to have like almost like lines, like almost like electricity and a cloud inside of it. Once you got one of these, you can stay awake for a decent amount of time.
I'm not sure about that.
I've already used those. It's fine.
Still, she is also a tabaxi, so cat naps.
Yeah. She's also half dragon now, so
pretty
she
cute.
needs less of those, I guess.
It's pretty cute.
I don't know if that's how that works at all, but regardless, she is sleeping right now.
Which room?
118.
Kick it open, like,
You
wake
make,
up!
you make your way upstairs.
I knock on the door.
It's silent. You hear someone sleeping inside of it.
If I was there, just headbutt.
Somebody once told me.
She's sleeping. Well, okay. Kick the door open.
It'd just be like a cat with like your hands underneath it.
I know. I know.
Roll an attack roll.
Wait, what's going on?
That's an 18 naturally. Plus my strength. 19.
You kick the door, and it like. It's not that you break the door down. It
Right,
makes
there's
a
a nice
very
foot.
loud noise.
Dang, good.
I got my foot through the door.
No, but you definitely hurt the door. Roll like a d4 of damage. On the door.
Please roll 1.
2.
Almost.
You hear
Well,
this?
Kayla, it's one. It's 1 out of 4, Kayla.
You hear this,
Almost is nothing.
You hear this? What the? And you hear someone like fall on the floor. She like opens the door and she's got like a kind of like a white rough tunic on with like brown pants. Not her armor because you know she's trying to sleep, so you don't sleep in your armor. And she's like, Reuben, what the fuck?
The fuck, Richard?
Well, I politely knocked on the door the first time, and you didn't answer, so...
I was sleeping, Reuben!
And?
Maybe that's why I didn't open the door for you! I'm tired!
It'd be
We
polite.
fought 3 dragons! I just want some sleep!
3?
Yes! 3
He
dragons.
wasn't there for the
You didn't fight one of them because you were busy. Fuck all I know where.
I'll do something. Something good enough.
He went to
I don't care.
Forrester Wagyu.
What do you want?
Also, you didn't fight the other 2 dragons I did. You barely did heck all to them.
She shuts the door in front of your face.
It's true!
She did more damage than
Did you hear her hop on her bed and the door locked?
Well, good luck. I leave.
Okay. You make
do
your way to
all
the
of that
cathedral.
just to have the door shut. Killian's just like...
I mean, I made up for not fighting 1 dragon by fighting 2 dragons, so...
Oh, congratulations.
She still technically did more damage to the undead dragon than you did.
What do you mean? I did 58 damage to the undead dragon.
She kept hitting it with her bow.
Her bow does at least around 1d8.
She still
You
did
make your way to the cathedral. As you start going down it, you come across a group that you ran into on the road, standing outside in front of the portal while people were running around, just chatting. And you see the purple tiefling look back at you and is like, "Ah, wasn't expecting you back so soon. What you doing back here?"
Partner.
I'll look at him. I'll go through the portal.
You go through the portal?
Yeah.
Oh, someone's bit his tongue. And you just walk through the portal.
I just give him a thumbs up, and I was like,
You hear the werewolf even like chuckle a little bit to himself. This weird grinding of metal is what emits from the growl. What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
A furry.
Well, he's made of metal, so.
a cybernetic
A
furry.
metal
Metal
furry.
A metal furry.
Oh no, it's a robot furry.
Wait, Five Nights at
Fuck.
Freddy's? Wait a minute.
Yeah, this is... It's like some Springtrap Golden Fredbear or something, dude. I don't know if I know Freddy that much.
Okay.
Fun.
There is actually a wolf animatronic in the books, but regardless, you make your way through the portal.
Mm.
Where are you going? Where are you off to?
Where am I off to?
Where are you going? Where are you off to?
Where you going, huh? Where you going, partner?
Where are you going? Where are you off to?
Wherever these... I don't know. I'm gonna go find Kuma.
Good luck.
You begin.
I'm gonna roll some 20s on this
You begin-
investigation.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
18.
Roll an investigation. With
15.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I gotta re-roll again.
damn.
It's basically the same number.
She does not know a thing.
13.
13. Yeah, you don't know where you don't know. You are now wandering Nocturite.
Cool. I don't care about my money anymore.
You left the group.
Yeah. I had some
So you
information
are
together.
currently just wandering the city. Is there any spot you specifically want to go looking at?
I'll go to the actual Inkblades Tavern,
Okay.
where they actually have.
You begin making your way to I can't remember the name right now. No, let me look it up. But you're making your way towards where Noxus would normally be.
Hmm.
You guys, you come across a cute little building called Free Real Estate.
Look.
Yes!
It's free real estate.
Are there condos here?
It's a small little building.
But what is it?
It's a real estate building.
Let's go
Sign
inside.
on the
We gotta
front
talk
called
to a
Free Real
realtor.
Estate.
Okay.
You go inside and you see a guy who looks over you guys and smiles and is like, "So, what can I do for you?"
Oh, no. I already know.
It's so nice to have some guests here. What can I do for you? I don't know why this is the voice I went to, but you know.
We're not giving context on that, Killian. We're just gonna keep it this way.
What's that face? What are you looking at? Stop looking.
Hello, we were thinking about buying some real estate around here. Could you help us out?
Ah, I can definitely help you out. What are you looking for?
Condos.
Condos. You won't really find any condos down here.
For new apartments?
Well, we have apartments, but we don't have condos.
Those are just nice apartments.
Yes, but it's standalone. We don't do standalone. We do apartment complexes.
Okay, how much would it be cost to potentially get a apartment complex?
A whole complex. You want to purchase a whole complex there?
Is there different units in complexes?
Well, yeah. The whole. Hang on, let me take a look.
Hang on a minute.
Hang just a flipping patty
And
second.
he starts looking through. Finds one. He's got. Well, this one's called the. This one's called the Rat Den. It's an unpleasant name, but it still makes a decent amount of money there.
How much money does it make?
Well, the rooms are usually a silver a night, which means, depending on what you're doing, about 7 copper goes into the rest of the building, which means you can gain like 3 copper a night. There's around 10 different rooms to this place, so
30 copper a night.
yeah, as long as everything's being kept well and up to date. But that doesn't mean you can't upgrade any of it.
I was gonna say, make it start small, you can upgrade it, make it better.
Let's get all the information first.
Yeah.
How much would that cost?
How much would that cost? Well, a building complex kind of like that, I'd say maybe around 200 gold. You're buying not only a building, but a section of land.
I think we need to think big.
And also immediately changing the
You need to go big.
lease owners might be a bit of a problem. So there's just some legal fees tossed in there, but I can get that right smoothed over for you.
What's another step up from that one?
Another, well, I mean, step up from that one's almost like 1,000 gold right there. But you'll usually almost,
Joint venture.
let's see. I'm creating the concept of an apartment complex in my head right now. Oof. Now this one's called the Cat Den. It's owned by the same people who do the Rat Den, but it's just, a little nicer. With 1,000 gold, it'll get to, the rooms are usually maybe 5 silver a night. Around 3 of that silver will go directly to the building. Additional silver will go to some of the facilities, which leaves you around a silver a night.
How many rooms?
There's around 20 rooms here.
So that'd be 20 silver a night. How much silver is 1 gold?
10 silver is 1 gold.
Is that right? Oh, really?
Yeah, so that,
I thought it was 1,000. Okay.
so yeah, I thought,
1,000 silver is not 1
Oh,
I
gold.
thought it was 10 or 100 or something,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So
Ooh,
it'd make
that means
two-
you make 2 gold a night.
Don't forget though, some
If
of
all the
those
rooms
services require the fact that you have staff.
Yeah. So
And if the
arguably,
staff gets into certain problems, it just
arguably a gold a night.
well, no, if all the rooms are at max capacity, they'll still be around 2 gold a night.
I like this place.
And then you have to calculate in expenses and extra other
You already
fees
mentioned that.
plus.
That's where 3 of the silver goes, is to
Yeah.
most of the expenses, and then another silver is for staffing, which is why each room only gains you around like 1 silver.
There's 20
Which is still pretty nice, but I mean that's up to you guys.
Well, let's see. How much gold do you have?
I have 1,400.
I have 1,800.
You have a little bit more than that because he does not have his money.
Are we going to spend his money?
I have 1,600. I lied. Sorry. Well,
Now I'm happy there to shake you like a deal with that one, but maybe we could find your one just a little better.
Oh yeah.
There's one called, bear with me now, it's the dog den.
oh,
First it was rats, then it was cats, now it is dags.
yes.
Dags.
Dags. This one will cost you around like 2,000 gold pieces, but you'll be making around like 3 silver per room if it's filled up.
How many rooms?
There's only around maybe like 15 rooms, but cost of the rooms are almost a gold a night, which is why like 7 of that goes to, some of it goes to the staffing, but the rest of it goes to keeping up the building. It takes a decent amount of expenses to do. Even though it's smaller, it's going to take a little bit more of the money, but it's around 45 silver in there.
So that'd be
If it's
4
at max
gold.
capacity.
That'd be around 4 gold.
Plus staffing.
No, 4 gold is what you get.
Profit?
Yeah.
Profit a day.
Okay.
If everything is filled. But normally you don't get paid until like the end of the week because like that's when they pay rent.
So if we broke that down,
So it'd be like 4 gold a week, or like 4 times 7 a week.
yeah,
It'd be around like 4.5 times 7, or yeah,
So that would be
4.5 times 7 right now because Killian hasn't actually worked on a day-night cycle for this game.
So like 7. Oh, yeah.
I don't think that would be worth it. 'Cause if you think about it, if we're spending 2,000, and if we get-
Technically, it was double the previous building.
so if we spend 2,000 and we only gain what, 30 a week,
20 a week
28 a week,
28. What are we talking about again?
max. 20 gold a week.
how much? How long? How many weeks would that take for us to get to just to break?
I don't.
Oh, it's definitely going to take some time.
That would take a long time.
But eventually, you will make your money back. But that's not even including, don't forget there's stuff like concessions. So like certain food stuffs that you pay for
Bar.
that are included in the payment that you'll get money for.
714 days.
Yes, there is a bar in that one. In the dog den. Why it smells so much like dog, but
So there's
Matt,
like food that you could buy, drinks you could buy.
if you weren't at max capacity, just taking it in half instead of it being 45 silver a night, let's just say,
Well,
hey,
but
what about 28 silver? We'll go buy 2 gold, 0.8. I'm just doing basic stuff. 2,000 divided by 2.8 is 714. So it'd take you 714 days to make your 2,000 gold back.
well, technically, also how it works is a business doesn't really gain you any net positive until like 5-10 years down the line.
Yep.
This is an investment. This is an investment, Kuma.
All business is an investment. You
This
just
is-
got to stay alive long enough for for that.
Don't do the dog. It's
People,
I may not know very much about business, but I do know that part about business.
I know that part about business.
I learned that one in a theater class. We had to learn about like what happens if we like buy a theater and then work on staffing and stuff like that. Kind of unnecessary for a theater class now that I think about it, but regardless.
I think, I mean, we could buy one of them. Just
You got the rat, the cat, the dog. Which one do you want to
Heck,
get?
you might even be able to buy, the rat and the cat might give you a little bit of discount.
Discount.
let me. How much would that be? So you said 200 gold for the rant,
For the rat?
for the rant,
For the rat.
So it'd be 100 from both of us.
and then how much for the cat?
Cat was 1,000.
5.
600.
Huh?
600 total.
Oh.
It's 1,000.
What? Wait.
So it would be.
We're splitting it.
Yeah.
It's 1,000, so it'd be 500. 500.
No, you say you're buying both of them.
Oh, we're buying both of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
If we bought both of them, then it would be.
It would be 600 each. Oh my
And you
gosh.
said to upgrade my.
Actually, that would be a little bit of a discount because there's the gives you like maybe I can give you like maybe like a 10% discount there. So
But then you
that'll
got the
that'll
hippos.
drop you from 1,200 to whatever 1,200 minus 120 is, which now that I think about it is like 1,080.
And you said to upgrade my armor with 1,000, right? Or upgrade my body.
Yee.
I think I'll still have enough
Except
to do that.
that wasn't me, but it was the other.
You're like saying that again.
No, but now that I think about it, you about 1,000.
I don't currently yet own one of those businesses. I do own a nice like photography thing if you want to take a look at it. Like I can get you some nice pictures.
How successful are the hotels right now?
Well, the Rat Den
Or
is
apartments?
the Rat Den is mostly successful. You just kind of get a few more of the especially criminal type go in there. They're a little bit more of a pass through. You'll get a lot more of a varied clientele when it comes to the rat. But when it comes to the cat is a little bit more of like those kind of like single mom kind of things, single parents and other stuff.
You'll get a lot of business.
There's an unusually amount of large children there.
There's an alarming amount of children there.
No, not alarming. There's just an unusually large amount of children there. I guess it's something to do with the poor, but I don't know.
Are the apartments usually like
What
full
about the
capacity?
dog?
Or not full capacity, but are all the rooms usually?
The Rat isn't usually at full capacity, but, I know that sounds like a bit of a negative takeaway, but, hang on, there's enough pass through where you'll still make a decent amount of money through it. Whereas the cat, those you will definitely get a little bit more of the long-term people that sit there. You'll still get a few stragglers that'll come through, but that one's usually around 75% capacity. The Rat usually averages around 50, but that's just because it just either goes high one week and low the other week, just because passing through.
Yeah. You don't say.
They don't know who popped
We
through.
buy both.
Honestly, they
And we
use it
just
more
let
like a
it-
hotel than they
we
really
just
use
let
it
it
for
add
apartment
up.
complex.
Let it generate income while it.
Yeah, so we need now we have to keep track of days, Killian.
Yeah, I'll leave that one. You guys do that. You guys just tell me what the days and I'll give you money.
Okay.
I'm just not willing to put in the effort to keep track of your guys' days.
Yeah, you have to write down the.
How
on
many
average,
days
how much-
are in a week?
As of current, 7, but again, as I said, Killian hasn't actually built a day-night cycle and a week cycle or a year
How
cycle.
many hours are in a day?
I haven't built any cycle. So as of current, we are treating
Wait, are there fall, winter, spring, summer?
There is fall, winter, spring, and summer. However, it's more like there's 2 of each of them per year.
So like Ohio, but except it's just winter, and
Yeah.
then just
There's-
summer
Yeah, there's around let's say 8 months.
in a
It
year.
just kind of shifts per month. It's kind of weird.
What?
It's what happens when you got 2 suns and 2 moons. It kind of disrupts things.
Okay.
Dude, I am just, making stuff
I
up
have
at this
something
point.
here.
Don't hate the play. I hate the game.
It just says days since last paid, so after a day, I'll just write it down here.
Okay, and then whenever you come back, it's like, we have 30 days worth of pay you haven't given us. And it's just like, okay, money.
Are you gonna calculate expenses into that?
I'm only counting your positive gain.
Yeah, just the profit.
So how
okay.
much combined are we gonna make, or when we come back? How much is a day?
A day. Oh, son of a biscuit. So I think it was around 3 copper for the rat.
A silver a night.
Yeah. Whereas you get a silver from the cat
per room?
per room.
Okay.
Okay.
However,
How
I
many
would just
rooms?
write those down and then write the days because
Yeah.
remember they're not always at full capacity.
Mhm.
Capacity. Kip cap, kippity pap pap pat.
Will you roll a percentile dice for that?
You know?
Might as well.
I don't know. We'll figure
So
it
one
out.
day would equal 3 copper and 1 silver.
Yeah,
That's one day.
per room.
Per room,
So if
but
you
we don't
wanna-
know how many rooms are.
So if we average
Well,
like 50%.
he said there was 10 rooms for
Yeah, how much
the
in-
rat.
10
and-
rooms for the rat, 20 rooms for the cat.
Yeah.
But they're not always all filled.
Yeah, no, but there's most likely that this cat will be.
Might be
More.
good for you to write that one down
Yeah,
because I
you
am
write
just
that.
taking all of this out of my ass.
Write that down. Write
Yeah,
that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
What am I writing down?
10 rooms
10
for rat,
rooms.
20 rooms for cat.
So the next thing is we need to go to a bank and if we can gather interest.
Now you need to get a credit card.
Where this is really going.
Oh god, I'm dealing with Jared all over again.
You get the loans from the bank. And now we need to go to the library to research banking and marketing.
God.
So we can market the cat and
damn it,
rat.
dude.
That way we generate more revenue.
What are you gonna do next? Buy a goddamn school?
Buy a bank.
Perfect idea. You know what we should do?
Buy a bank.
We buy a bank.
Now that one's
I don't
definitely gonna be on the up and expensive there. Like almost 10,000 gold for a bank.
How much would we make per day?
Plus, you're also getting out loans, so and that's your own money.
Like 10 gold.
What?
If we bought a bank, how much would we make per day?
How much would you make per day?
Probably a little bit more than 10 gold.
See, what would we do? What we would do? So what we would do for banks is we create
You
a membership program. Yes, we create a
A
membership
gym.
program.
Yes.
We need to buy a Planet Fitness.
I'm pretty sure there's no Planet
Sorry,
Fitness this
Kelly.
year.
We need to get.
You guys
we
are
need to
crazy.
buy this, get my armor, and then we get back on the plot because I'm getting too
Hear me out.
like into.
Wagyu
Just
Fitness.
become real estate tycoon.
See,
over there.
with the-
Kayla,
Yes,
so
Wagyu Fitness. I think we're sold on the marketing idea. Wagyu
Oh,
Fitness.
Yeah, that also reminds me, the Rat and Cat Hotel are currently name placeholders, but for like 10 gold for either one of the buildings, we can like re-change whatever the names are for them. So instead of the Rat and Cat Hotel, it could be like the Tom and Jerry hotels. I don't know why
Matt-
those names were the first ones that come to mind.
What,
Matt,
what
I would-
about the Wagyu hotels?
You want to create a chain
The-
like the Wagyu Hotel?
the
What's the
cha-
Wagyu?
It's from a mysterious land. You just wouldn't know.
You just wouldn't
It's across
understand.
the ocean.
Across the ocean.
There's a
Across
mysterious like sword there. It
Across-
just.
across the Black Sea.
Yes. I've been
Why
there.
am I responding to you? You're not fucking
So,
here.
okay.
The
So,
Wagyu hostel.
That's what I realized.
wait. Okay, so the buildings. So it's 1,080 because we have the somewhat off. So that means
Somewhat.
you
It's
would be paying
540 apiece.
540 from you, 540 from me, and then 10 gold
So
to
545.
rename and redo. So
Branding.
545.
Because you're getting the branding name, now we just need to make sure that we get an office that we can staff people with.
That's too much.
Then-
Okay, so
Yeah, we're getting too into it. You
It's
gotta
okay.
calm us down, dude. I'm getting
It's-
too into it.
it's 545. So we're both spending 545 to change the names completely and to buy the building.
Plus, if we add the gym to that, oh my gosh!
That's a future investment. 545.
Yeah.
By the
Okay.
end of this campaign,
in
dude, we're gonna
the
be making
hotel.
like,
The gym in the hotel.
Or were you changing the names of the hotel?
We start
to-
branding in there, and then we brand outside.
So what do you want the name of the rat?
Wagyu hostel.
Like Wagyu Hostel. What?
yeah, we gotta keep it the same name.
Yeah, no.
So.
Wagyu Hostel. That's a little flavor. Hostel.
A little
Wagyu.
bit of that extra hostel.
So we have two
What?
wagyus, but what's the second word, if you will, for the wagyus?
No, I'm trying to think. Wagyu. Trying to think of actual hotels that kind of.
Well, it's apartments, so
We could refer to it as
Okay,
the
it's
Huntington
a-
Inn.
you rent it out by week. Practically.
Wagyu Inn.
The Wagyu Inn.
So wagyu inn's the rat one.
The Wagyu Whammy Waffle Inn.
My restaurant.
Wig Wham Whammy Waffle.
Like a waffle.
Mm,
Now what's
The
the second
Wagyu.
one? What's the cat one gonna be?
Just so you know, all of this generated from one piece of meat that I just randomly thought of.
Did you say one piece of meat?
Yeah, Wagyu.
Oh.
Literally a
Wagyu.
piece of meat.
Wagyu's a type of meat?
Yes!
How
If we
far
can like,
away are the
if we can like
apartments?
upgrade.
How far away
these
are
to
the
get, like-
apartments?
From each other. From each other.
Shit. That's another disc. That's it.
Roll percentile dice. Generate the distance from there.
No.
I'm storing my bag of holding.
Yeah, that could be the
The cat one, killing the cat one is Wagyu Palace.
That means if
If
we
they're close
buy
enough
the
together,
dog
then
one, I
you
mean,
can
we gotta.
like
Wagyu Castle.
Yeah.
combine them.
So
and have
the one that used to be the rat,
It's
you'll
Wagyu
find
Inn.
you'll find that one in the red drug district.
How long ago?
The red drug district.
Red drug.
Red drug
I
district.
didn't know if you said red
Oh my
dog
God.
or red
Which
drug.
Red
District.
drug.
children there?
And they have children there, yes. The cat or the rat?
It's really unfortunate
Right.
there. A lot of people do some really weird stuff out there.
Don't worry.
It's,
we'll
it's
fix
called the
it up.
Red Drug District for a reason.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
and then
the
Why
other
you're talking
one,
to me?
the other one is in the hang on. Let me look at these again. The other one is in the mining district. Yeah.
No wonders there's a lot of cats.
okay,
there.
so 540 for both of us.
545.
545. Got it.
Also, there's like a faculty room that you guys will get, so if you need a place to sleep there, it's only really got room for one person, but you can go there.
We can only
Now, can I introduce you in some houses?
Not yet. We'll have to think about that one later.
That's not a character choice. That's just Killer and can't use his brain.
We'll wait on that. I need to go to upgrade my body.
Okay, let's go.
I need to go to the body shop.
Yeah.
go gym.
So you guys begin to make your way to the body shop. I need you to make a. I need you to make a percentile.
See, the Wagyu language.
The
is it?
waglu. The waglu.
Wagyu. Not the wagyu.
Wagyu.
This
We
is time-
played the
Actually,
Wagyu
no.
canon.
Yes.
It's canon now.
The Wagyu needs to be restroom.
You guys-
like
is
you-
10
a
degrees.
public restroom area.
You guys make your way
Nope, that
to
was
the body shop.
Killian!
I can't even remember what the body shop is. Hang on, I gotta open that one up.
I rolled these for no reason. Wow.
I told
Wow.
you to not.
You told me to roll percentile
I
dice,
did.
and then these guys started talking, so I didn't hear you.
And
So
then-
I just rolled.
And then I told you to stop.
Well, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry
noticed that
about
part.
Argyle augments. By the way.
Thank you. I'm glad you pay attention to the stuff that I don't pay attention.
I paid attention. I just wrote it down.
Oh, I do. I have this whole thing of stores and districts. I forgot
Yeah, I have that one. And I also have a tattoo shop written down.
Can I roll percentile?
about that. No, because you're now at.
Language.
You guys are at root. You
Hey,
are.
watch your language when you're speaking to me, because that's not
Homework.
the Wagyu language should not be abused in that way. I feel offended.
Give him a sorry, dude.
Come on.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the language of the Wagyu.
Yes.
I gotta cut this out now.
What?
I'm just kidding. That tone of yours, buddy.
My gosh.
Oh.
So many bad words came out of your mouth.
Honestly, I
Such a
couldn't tell if you were
short
referring
time.
to the you part or Kayla calling me a whore.
No.
See, that one
I mean, there's no lie, but
is better than what you said. I'm offended.
You are at rudimentary
You're probably
arrangements. No. They're at somewhere else. You-
Yeah, no, he's just looking at me, so I'm just going like,
Hi. How are you?
Yeah,
how
you,
you doing?
you arrive at the entrance and you see Them, Val, and Sahalia staring at you. Remember the giant demon orc and the lizard wood elf look at you are like, oh, you're back.
Yay.
And you hear the one guy go,
You remember his last time,
As
dude?
cute as ever.
Please do not refer to Them Val as cute, thank you.
Masculine? Orcish?
Cute is not good for an orc. They find it a little offensive, especially one as manly as him.
Oh no. Oh no.
What was that?
What was what?
That face.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Why?
This is an imposter.
I'm guessing you want in.
Why would I just be here just to be here in front of a door and not go in the door?
You'd be surprised. Some people have done that. There's this woman who's looking around for doors.
Did
It's
I
the
ask?
Weirdest thing.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is it an old lady? About yay high?
An old. Why did you assume it was an old lady looking for doors? Is it because like crazy women, crazy old ladies are the first thing that comes to your mind? That's rude.
Well, when you're in this line of work, you gotta assume sometimes. No?
See, there was like so many different ways for you to get out of that without sounding like a jerk, and I was just being mean to you. You decided to roll with it. Makes you actually look like that's the person that does that. Just get inside the bar. I don't want to talk to you. And you see Thembao. A disappointed face on you.
You put me in a position where I just answered, you know?
Just get in the door.
Well, now that we're talking about
Oh
this...
God! Why did I even talk to him?
What about the doors?
Just a person that stares at doors. I don't know. They're weird.
Stairs at doors.
Just the one, or multiple?
It's just a person that stares.
Because
at doors.
I got one of my friends that are looking at doors.
You don't know that.
Is this a thing? Why are people looking at doors?
I
You know what?
don't
I don't
know.
want to know. It has probably something to do with something, and
It's
I
doors!
just get in.
What type of wood is this?
It's a nice it's like a nice mahogany.
Ooh.
It's amazing what they will spend out on a door.
I don't know what type of wood that is. but-
That's actually a
Ooh.
beautiful door.
It is a beautiful door. It's even like stained nice and
Did you do it?
no, no. I may be. Do you say that because I'm a wood elf? Is that
Is
why you say that?
No.
Is that why you say that?
No, maybe. No! Just asking for a friend. He needs a door.
So you come to me looking for a door.
I don't
Is that
know.
what
You know you
do?
network. You ask people that you know. Maybe.
You come to me looking for a door. I find that
On my
pretty
God,
offensive.
You meet many people. You never know if you met a door maker.
Then Val's like,
Did you make the
I
door?
don't know what you said, but good question.
he was disappointed in your racist attempts to figure out if I make doors.
No, I was saying if you know if somebody who makes
One
doors.
idea to another, that's just mean.
Well, I'm 3 races now.
Doors.
What?
Still no.
Exactly.
I mean, a little bit of everyone's got a little bit of that mixed blood in them, but
Yeah, but when you're pure blood in both, and then you get a third one added to it, it's
I
kind of
think
weird.
it's literally impossible for you to be pure blood in both when you are yourself a mixture of both. I know as a person who is half lizard and half wood elf, I ain't pure blood in either of them.
Well, you're a pure-blooded hybrid,
That's
like me.
literally. God.
There's only so many of us. You got, you know.
Oh God, Sabab, help. Give me strength.
Well, now I'm a tribrid. I'm no longer just 2. I'm 3.
Just get in the door. Just my brain is hurt. It's hurt.
You said it's mahogany too. I might want to get a door.
Enough about the door. Just get in.
I mean, you mentioned the door, and then
I will literally have Thembao throw you through the door.
But what if I don't want to go through the door?
And then he can make
Then why are you here? Are you another? Was this a whole elaborate ruse? Was this a whole elaborate ruse for you just to look at a door? Is that why you asked about the other person looking for a door? Are you in there on it together? Are you both looking for these doors?
No, I'm just making you paranoid. I go through the door.
And the door closes behind.
I mean, if he threw you
It's a nice
through
door.
it, he can always make another door.
You hear from all the way across the city, "That's fucking racist!"
Well,
What's going on over there?
I bet it's Ruben.
Probably, if I had to take a wild guess.
Yeah,
if I take a wild guess, you would be the one looking at doors.
There's just like an anime where it's like, I wonder where Ruben's at, and then you just hear, "That's freaking racist!" Yep, we know where he's at
Found
now.
him.
Yeah, found him.
Found him. He's in that direction.
Achoo! Someone's talking about me.
Black cat wants.
So we're
it's
Hold
a
on.
cat.
okay. So,
He hasn't even gone in the door
I
yet.
just walked through the door, like, you know.
Why are you here? What are you looking for? Why I'm stuck in this voice?
Yeah, no, I am too. You know. You were talking this way. I'm supposed to be British. I don't know. I don't know. how
You
I'm
do
supposed to
British as well as Nicholas does British. You
Terrible.
cannot tell Nicholas is doing British.
talk. Exactly.
You're supposed to be British?
No.
That's what we said!
I could tell.
You could tell?
A little bit.
It's very hard to tell.
Sounded like my American accent.
wait, you're supposed to be British?
No, I'm supposed to be
Yes,
Irish.
literally.
Oh, Irish?
You're a little off.
No. It's supposed to be Australian.
Nope.
Why are you here?
Just a southern.
You have entered rudimentary. You've.
You mentioned the bar.
I have entered.
My brain is starting to go a little
Sedimentary?
sedimentary.
We should have bought a bar.
We'll get there.
You make your way into rudimentary arrangements.
I'm already in here.
Yes.
You said I'm making my way.
What are you doing here? What are you looking for?
The forest of by Google at this point.
For one of my special friends.
Special.
Just
Since you a long list, tell me you got that.
I don't remember being sent a list.
God damn it.
I have other friends in here though. If you-
No, my friends, not your friends. Bitch.
What? My friends get your get my friends.
Well,
Well, I can't remember the song anymore. Oh, it's when we're never getting back together again. No, I remember the song.
Never get back
No, it's because it's
together.
like your friends in with my. That's
Yeah,
not the right
good
song.
old T Swift.
Yeah.
We'll go to a karaoke.
Time-
No way.
No way, dude!
What was that?
Excuse that.
What are you doing?
Let me just.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Don't play music.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you can't play.
I'm not. Why would I play music?
Why wouldn't you?
If I would, it'd be copyrighted.
I do have noticeable individuals in here. I can just have you roll and you'll find them. Oh wait, one of them's dead.
Yeah, you know, she died a long time ago.
Take a picture of the furry.
Well, I had one in mind, but you know,
It's natural habitat.
my friend, but fine. What do I need to roll?
But then
So you can roll a D5. Now that may sound nope, a D4. Roll a D4. Because I forgot two of them together.
We'll go D7. Take it or leave it.
I have one of those.
I have
Hey,
one of
That's
those
why
too.
it's like,
take it or leave it.
What about a D14?
I only have
Micah!
just rolled 4.
4.
You know,
Do
it's
it
not
again.
what I meant, but this will do.
You said roll one. I rolled the D4 and I said got 4.
You see a man sitting at the main front of the bar with golden eyes standing behind the bar.
Draxus!
His name is Ollie.
Draxus!
His name is Ollie.
Like olives.
And as you get closer to him, his right arm is that ghostly arm with like a bone through it. It's translucent. This is one of the reborn.
Draxus!
He's got like some other cuts and scars throughout him, and but it's just like sealed with like a blue arcane energy, and he appears to be drinking something. Talking with Goldeneye.
Oliver Draxus, what are you doing here?
Sure. I'm just putting this in here. I didn't give him a last name, so.
wow.
It is a human-looking person, by the way, because
With
but
a
it doesn't
ghostly
matter.
arm.
But because they're reborn.
They just have a ghostly arm. You know, I don't care. I take them as they come.
He turns and looks at you and is like, "Yeah, what are you looking
Shut up.
for?" He's an older face, got some gray-brown hair. You looking for Reuben? It's good to see you.
How you doing this fine evening?
I'm doing alright, enjoying a nice drink with Goldeneye over here.
Oh, awesome. Goldeneye.
The bartender.
Ah.
And you see him wave. He's a high elven looking individual.
Disney thing.
Black glasses.
Sorry.
Like blonde hair but kinda like sticks up a little bit.
My name's Micah. You're welcome to Disney Channel.
Welcome to D&D.
On his right arm there is a
Welcome to Wagon Forest. we get commercials. Branding. Go on.
If this does take off, I refuse. I absolutely refuse that the name of our merch would be anything to do with Wagyu.
Oh, you know it's very well. It's gonna.
Killing, we talked about that. You know a shirt's gonna have Wagyu on it.
Well, I know a shirt will have Wagyu.
Oh, okay.
But the organization that sells it is not going to be named Wagyu.
We can
Why
discuss that.
Yeah, no, the website should be Wagyu
Okay.
merch.
Anyway,
Me and you can discuss that.
People are gonna go like, oh, meat merch.
What kind?
Salami.
Raw.
Raw meat.
Barely cooked. I like my medium rare. Nice and dark.
you see he has a tattoo of an eye on his hand, golden petals around it, and it seems to like vines go up into underneath where his shirt is. And he's wearing what the people here wear is when they work here. They just wear a vest with nothing underneath it. They got the black dress pants. Black
Commando?
like clothes below. What?
He's commando?
No. He's wearing.
No, commando. He's not wearing underwear.
You can't tell.
Do an investigation check.
I'm doing an investigation check. 18?
You're gonna have to roll for that one.
Okay, cool.
Roll for that one, pal.
26?
Yeah, there's a little bit of like you know how you like when you wear jeans and it doesn't like cover as much as you want sometimes, and it's just a little bit peeking out.
It's
like
just barely an ass cheek.
you got the underwear a little too high.
I do
Yeah.
that all
Yeah,
the time, so I know that one.
That's what you see. But yes, he is wearing something underneath. You pervert.
Wow. An opportunity has just been presented to me.
Anyway,
How are you gentlemen doing?
having a nice drink. Goldeneye nods.
Underwear.
Goldeneye nods at you. Is there anything you would like to drink?
Whiskey.
Let me grab you a whiskey. And he turns around. And Ollie's still drinking from his glass.
Ollie, I got a question for you. Have you ever encountered demons before? Not like infernal beings.
I have to deal with you, so I would say it's yes.
Got you there.
I ain't necessarily a demon, but okay. Close to it, but not really.
You look a little bit more like one now. Scales and everything.
I mean, you barely see it. I have my hood up, but okay.
I still see your face.
Well, I'm not showing you my face. You never asked about it.
You feel a little bashful. Is there a reason you... Is there something you need?
Yeah. No, I just wanted to know more information about the Devils. Do you know anything about the Devils of Pride?
The Devils of Pride?
No, just Devil of Pride.
There's no Devils of Pride. There's members of the Septet who take the name of Pride.
Yes.
But there's no devils that are Pride.
I mean, disciples. More or less.
Disciples, yes. I do know of them.
Have you ever encountered one before?
They've been gone for 80 years.
No,
They vanished along with their bosses.
not anymore. I met a person that said fuck it, and opened up a portal, and then one dropped right in front of me.
You don't hear
Totally
that
what
every
you
day.
did.
I'd stay clear of him for now.
I'd probably stay clear of the one thing that brought it here. Scary bitch.
That's just racist.
No, fair enough.
How is that racist?
Where'd it come from?
A black hole from a book. Nonetheless, that's literally how it happened.
Yeah, magic stuff is beyond me.
A book.
Continue drinking.
I just kill people, or, other shit.
I'm right there with you. Any of this magic stuff, I couldn't care less.
I could care because it's kind of interesting in a way, even though I'm not proficient in the area,
No, I don't.
Have you
No,
ever been
interesting.
interested in something before?
Have you seen my arm? This thing is fascinating.
It's dope as hell.
It is.
Can you pass your hand? Can you pass the hand through it?
No, it's physical for the most part.
Shit, that'd be
Just
cool if you could just
translucent.
like put your hand through it.
That would be pretty cool.
It's like when
Imagine.
you go like this with like someone's head, you like try to pinch it.
You're not here.
It's gonna be Markiplier.
Sorry. It just came to my mind.
It would be pretty cool. Imagine if you could like go through walls and grab stuff. Like it'd be so much easier to open the door.
Intangible, yeah. Where you could yeah.
Where you can like, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Bro, if you could steal stuff from people's pockets just by having an intangible hand,
Oh,
dude,
that'd be so nice.
literally the easiest thing in your life.
Oh,
yes.
so nice. I love stealing money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
It's still a pretty cool arm.
Thank you. And you're pretty cool yourself. And he like reaches his translucent arm and kind of boops you, and it's weirdly cold.
God damn, it's cold as hell.
Hell's
I get
usually
that a
covered in
lot.
fire. It's not usually cold.
What do you do with the hand? Just a question
I
that makes
use it
people
to-
who say it's cold.
I use it to stab people. Or in this case, I booped you, but you know, I did one more.
Pooped your nose. Like a dog.
What are you guys thinking about?
What the hand do?
Go on.
Yeah. And he takes his drink and he starts drinking again. And your whiskey is placed in front of you by Goldeneye. And he's got like, that like,
No sip, just drink.
he has like that posture where he like just puts his arms out on the bar looking at you guys.
What stories? Just odd question for you. Damn it, I forgot your name already.
Maya? You're referring to the bartender?
Yes! Yes! Goldilocks!
Goldeneye!
Goldeneye! My bad. It's just, names come to my head and I just say them sometimes, It's just random.
I understand why Noxus. Damn it, you've rubbed off on me. I understand why Noxus doesn't like you.
Well, neither does his right hand, king, queen, bishop, rook. I don't fucking know. They just popped up out of nowhere, told me I was doing something wrong.
No, you're talking
not-
about the crow flesh?
Yeah! I told them to fuck off.
Oh. They're right behind you. And you see them entering the bar. The hulking figure of the metal werewolf walking in first.
God damn it.
Um,
I should have thought about this ahead of time.
you talk about the people who are the right hand of Noxus, and you come to Noxus's bar,
Yes!
and you weren't expecting them to come back.
Well, I thought they would probably be either doing something by the new portal that they made, or probably upstairs. But I went through the portal first, so I thought they were going to stay at the portal back there.
I mean, you've been here for a decent amount of time.
It's been about, 10 minutes?
It's been about that much, and then you feel on your shoulder as the purple tiefling comes up behind you. He's like, we meet a third time in the same day.
Yeah.
This is a good day. It's a good day.
And?
I just think it's nice to continually bump into a new pal.
I didn't realize that we became pals by meeting one time for like, what, 5 seconds?
You'd be surprised how fast I make friends.
Well, you kill them as fast as you make them, you know?
That is very true.
Yeah. What?
So lovely.
Mind if
Now-
I join you for a drink?
Sure, I'm just drinking whiskey over here. You can get harder stuff if you want to.
Get a Sprite.
It's the hardest.
That's the hard stuff.
If you need a mixed drink,
Sprite Zero, sorry.
no shame.
You're disgusting.
Yeah, I know, I mean, Sprite Zero, that's the hard
I'll
stuff.
join you for the whiskey. Maybe something a little harder. Make some rum in it.
I would say whiskey is harder than rum.
Either way.
I can drink rum like it's nothing. Whiskey
Have
for
you
some reason
had
puts me-
Kraken rum before?
Yes. It's the fucking whiskey that puts me under so fast.
Crack
it's
and
weird.
rum?
Kraken rum. I think that's, yeah, Kraken rum.
Cracky rum.
Kraken rum.
Cracky rum.
Regardless.
Oh, I thought you meant like crack and rum.
That's what I was
dude.
thinking. I was like,
I
Have
was
you
like-
ever tried
I was
freaking
like-
crack and rum?
Have you
I'm like,
ever tried
Hey, what
crack
you
and rum?
doing?
A little
You
bit
need to
of
shut
time?
this episode down. I need to talk to you right now.
A little bit of that
Yeah,
on this
intervention.
hand, and a little bit of that glug glug in the other hand.
See, we don't endorse glug glug.
Yeah, talk about that?
Hey, Joe, you got that glug glug on dose over here?
Okay. Can we say with the Minions movie that we watched today, remember when it comes across and you've got the minion who's got the meat in both hands and he's just looking around all confused? He was double fisting.
he had meat and an eggplant.
No, it was a cucumber and eggplant.
Oh!
Ah, so it's a kid's film.
I went there.
He's just so confused.
No,
Say
I'm not
innocent.
confused.
He understands
I
everything.
understand what he's saying.
So he smiles and gets Goldeneye gets him a drink pretty quickly. Puts it in front of him and he takes it back.
I'm just fiddling around with my drink. I already drank it all. I just downed it in the first half.
You're very quiet.
What?
You.
Me? You literally just got your drink.
I did just get my drink,
Yeah.
but you remain pretty quiet. Do you not like me? Have I done something to insult you? I am so sorry.
Well, speaking of, you literally killing people in front of me. It was like, all of a sudden, I literally saw you sitting in a tree for, I don't know how long. I just watched you just, whee, come out. I don't think that was you.
No, that was Ngen over there.
What the hell?
I saw them in the tree, when I walked up and talked to them, and then all of a sudden, I just watched the freaking, I forget which way, I got shot, one got shot in the face in front of me, two got mauled by the werewolf cybernetic guy over there. I don't
Yeah, that'd be Jack.
Jack?
Jack.
We refer
Fair.
to each other by our suit names, but only two of us actually use our suit names as our actual names. Oh, speaking of, I'm King. And reaches out a hand.
Oh, you use your suit name, King, and then the other one uses Queen?
Yeah, Ngen uses Queen.
Wait, which one is that one? Is that the
Ngen is
one?
the druid.
Oh, it's the druid.
You're
What's
talking-
the one with the? Which one is the tiefling with the club card thing?
Ah, you're referring to Joker.
Joker.
Yeah. Bit of a wild card. Doesn't really talk much, but she hangs out with us.
She's single?
You're not here.
Shit.
Oh, got you there.
And he reaches out a hand, and on it is he reaches out his right hand to shake your hand with saying he's king. On the back of his right hand, you see a crown made of swords. On his palm, there's a cup with a crown insignia on it, a snake curling out around it and into the crown of swords, and then it curls its way up the arm.
Cool. Dope tattoo you got there. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, thank you. I've got quite a selection. And he raises his other hand, and on this hand, there is a cascade of crowns, almost like in a heap of a pile, like a thing of coins. And then on his
on his arm there is like a staff, wooden staff that seems to go up with a wooden crown on it, and vines with fruits go up and into the section of the cascade of crowns that looks like coins. The vines and that fruit go inside of there. On his neck, you see like a noose, which goes to a star, and coming from the noose going up to the sides of his face, there is a moon on his left side, a white moon. On his right side is a sun. And they both have a strange curling effect, where the one where they curl into the middle of his head, where there's where they kind of like branch into three pieces that go into like a staff that goes down the face. It's like it's a staff that's like got 3 lines of a cross, basically.
Hmm.
It's a very almost occult-looking tattoo set.
Yeah. That's dope.
Thank you.
My suit. You want to know what my suit name is?
What?
Ace. Because I'm just an ace in the hole.
You're not Ace.
I don't know who Ace is. I just said random stuff.
He's the gunner over there.
Oh,
And you
that
s-
makes sense.
You see the one with the leather pouches with the discs in his armor.
Do you have anybody named Spade?
We go off of the suit of crows, not a regular suit. And you even see the one who has Ace with it. You even see the one who's named Ace is like the shield who had a crow built, and his arm is cybernetic as well. But it's only his arm, and then you notice half of his face is slightly cybernetic as well, with a bit of mechanical ear, mechanical eye, and like part of his face has been like replaced by it.
Yeah, I was actually joking before. My name is the All-Seeing Eye.
Funnily enough, I think that's Goldeneye's name. Goldeneye raises his hand and
God
it's got the
damn
Goldeneye
it!
on it. A few of these names are already a little bit taken.
Ah, man. Well, do you see the eye on the back of my hand?
I do see the eye in the back of your hand.
Wow, that's
That-
actually crazy.
That is an eye of the Archdevils.
Yeah, I kind of touched a door, and that disappeared.
You touched the door. Had to do with Intheria?
Actually, no.
Make a deception roll.
I actually don't know. I just...
It is Intheria.
Oh, so... No! 15.
Come on. We both know it's Intheria.
I don't know who you're actually talking about. Is it it's the Devil of Illusions, right?
That'd be correct.
Then probably, because I saw illusion symbols on the doors.
That would be Intheria.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Boy, you've
Yeah.
really got your hands in some strange pies.
Including my one friend who literally summoned the fucking Disciple of Pride.
You're gonna have to tell me a little bit more about that. What led you to the cathedral?
Huh?
What led you to the cathedral?
Oh, job.
Come on, we can talk about a job.
Literally was a job. I killed 2 dragons, and they still don't think I did enough work
No,
because I
that's
died 3
That's a
times.
story. Tell me about the dragons.
One was a dragonborn turned into a hybrid dragonborn dragon.
As you begin explaining this, we will now shift back to the others.
Let's be explaining. Okay, we're going to.
I want to go to.
The Forge of Wagyu.
Nope.
Wagyu Town.
No.
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 Wagyu City.
Argyle Augments.
Yes, Argyle's Augments. And you. Oh yeah, this is the one with the Civic. Okay. You make your way through the city, and you find yourself at the door of Argyle's Augments. And upon entering, the man with 4 arms is standing there, currently looking through a set of files as another person's being worked on by the Goliath that works with him.
Hello, good sir.
A pleasure to see you again.
I would like to potentially have my body upgraded.
Are we looking for a whole body rework?
Yep,
That'll be 1,000 gold.
I got that.
Really?
Yes.
Well, then we can get started and get to work. It'll be nice to mess around with some old technology. We'll make sure to leave the important parts in. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I will personally work on you. I like working on antiques.
I just like it.
Okay.
brings you
Just
to the
like
back end.
pancake people.
He begins a very long process of. I can assume you give him 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
He begins a very long process of like taking some of your old parts and replacing them. No, cancel that. Let's go back some. He puts you on the table and is about to start working on you,
Gives you a kiss.
I don't want to go back.
and then removes a piece of the armor and is like, this is different. What happened to you?
I have no idea.
He killed a dragon.
Your metal was gold beforehand, now it is all black.
He killed a dragon.
He didn't kill a dragon, I did.
Interesting.
Different dragon.
What do you mean? That's the dragon that literally enveloped.
I will do my best to upgrade
Yeah,
you.
we killed a dragon when we were here.
It also
But I
changed
can't
his
actually update.
plates and also
If you
gave
want some
him other
additional
stuff.
plates and things, I can work on that. But in terms of an actual update, you're of a different type of technology now.
You buffoon.
So you said what? You could update my plates?
I could upgrade some of your plates, but in terms of an actual update, I can't actually do.
But what would I get? Like,
You
in
get
terms
into-
of my character?
You would become stronger, more resilient specifically.
More AC?
More resilient.
Yes. So I need to know, Captain.
Do
Put
you,
it there.
Do you
Put it
have
there, partner.
Do you have the heavy build upgrade, where you count as a size larger?
I have no idea.
Okay. So this will still be a pretty decent chunk. I'll drop it to 500 gold.
Yeah, okay.
However, you now get a bonus AC. And you now have the upgraded strength, where you count as a size larger in terms of carrying capacity and a few other things.
Cool.
So you now no longer count as a medium creature, you are now a large creature in terms of carrying capacity.
So what could I do to a mere human?
Crush him like a water
Well,
between
okay.
your
What is your
thighs.
strength right now?
16.
16. 16 times 15 is, hang on, 30, 80, 160, 240. Times 2, 480. You can carry around 480 pounds of particular ease.
So I could just take a mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, you could pick up like any small, like Enoch would probably be like nothing to you. Aziza was a little heavy for you, but now she'd be easy to
But I
carry.
say, what about Maka?
I mean, you were still able to carry. No, you were not able to carry Matka. I forgot she was too big. You would now be able to carry Matka. I mean, if she was still alive.
I mean, he could carry her now too.
And as he's working inside of you, he's like, "Are you aware your memory core is destabilized?
Huh?
Your memory core.
What about it?
It's misaligned, as it were.
Yeah. Probably explains why I can't remember things.
Would you like me to fix it?
Yes, please.
I'll do my best at what I can. This is unfortunately a little older. I wish I could update this, but then things would get a little finicky with what you have now. And she's going to work on it. I need you to make a wisdom save.
No.
An 8.
He jolts something, and then everything around you is black.
Oh no.
Died.
You wake up in a forest.
Of Wagyu.
Wagyu Forest!
It's a swamp, but it's a lot sunnier out. The leaves are there's flowers
I wanna-
on the hanging dreads of
I want to
swamp
make that
leaves.
a club.
You
Me doing
appear
the
to
Wagyu
be
Forest.
outside of Elder Hollow. As you turn back, you see an old Elder Hollow. Much bigger than it's around 4
Fish?
times the size of the Elder Hollow that you were aware of.
Okay.
Buildings are super nice. The cobblestone streets are still beautiful. Gnolls are still very much walking around, but it's a very elegant armor. Even there's a decent amount of Children of the Legion here, walking around, and you're sitting cross-legged on a planet with, and a woman is sitting right next to you. An elven woman. On her mask is it's a white marble with golden calligraphy of a closed eye. You've seen this before. On the cat
Yeah.
that was trying to lead you somewhere.
Melted.
And she seems to just be reading a book next to you.
Do I talk in it?
What do you want to do?
Oh gosh, it's like I'm going to talk to the woman next to me.
Okay. You feel odd. There's a warmth inside of you. Like contentment.
Like
And then you realize and then you realize
He's falling in love.
you have emotions.
oh,
He's a real boy!
And you feel happy where you are right now.
real boy.
Oh my goodness.
It's a weird feeling to you.
What is this? What did you do to me?
As you speak, you notice your voice is not as monotone as it was before. You speak in the emotion.
Get the rainbow, but get away.
Imagination. Sorry. SpongeBob. Wow. I can actually feel emotion now.
Now, you've been able to feel emotion as long as I've had you.
Had me? How long have you had me?
It's been a number of years since I bought you off of the people in Valtrane.
So this is not just a dream?
No, this is very much reality. I may be Sloth, the master of nightmares, but
Sloth. Master of nightmares.
this is very much real for you.
How do I get back?
What do you mean get back?
You can't have premarital eye contact.
Well, I had this guy that was working on me, who was upgrading me. And then it just went...
I have no idea what you're referring to.
This person, you're messing with me here.
I assure you I would have no reason to mess with you, Kuma.
Didn't explain to me.
She has a face that has a bit of worry on it. Are you alright?
Look, all I'm saying is I don't know if I'm in a different world right now, different dimension, but I was in a different place. Getting my armor upgraded, and now I'm here.
You notice with your body, it's not that draconic metal. It is your original body, but it's clean gold, like a true shining gold. It's as if it has not sat around for a number of years.
Huh? Gold? What is this?
Instead of the black armor that you had.
Just had like hair. Like, oh no, like what's going? What happened?
She looks at you and is like, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're safe where you are.
But I have friends and such in my other dimension. And I'm trying to... I got real estate, man. I got real estate. Like, you can't take that away from me.
I mean, congratulations on buying real estate in Elder Hollow. I'm amazed you were able to do that. The houses here are really nice.
In the other world, Elder Hollow is like a fourth of the size and very poor.
I have no idea what you mean, and it's everything starts to grow staticky. Your vision gets all glitched out, and you come to again in the middle of the forest, except the terrain has changed completely. The sky has become red. Some of the plants are on fire.
Oh my!
You even see sections of Elder Hollow that appear to have been like something has hit it, and there is flames emerging from houses. You hear screaming off in the distance. And you see one of the children of the Legion run up to you. It's like, "Are you all right, Kuma?"
Yes.
Let's make our way back to Elder Hall.
Okay.
He like helps you up and you just start running, and then one of you see a Warforged appear, a massive metal hammer. Looks towards you, and is like, I don't know where you think you're going, but you're not running back home. And he rips it up into the air and slams it into the ground. Ow! And this wave of energy shoots out towards you, like disrupting the ground and the water, and it throws you and the Child of Legion back. And he runs forward with his hammer. It doesn't seem to have that charge anymore, but it appears to be whirring back up. And you see the Child of Legion look to you. Wrong to Sloth, I'll take care of him here.
Okay.
You begin making your way, and you see like the sections of the cobblestone path have been like ruined. You see a few other bodies and even some gnolls here and there that are like, some are like trying to crawl back to Elderhalla, but you are fixated on your return back to home. And even if there's a part of you that wants to reach out, like as you try to, like there's something like force correcting you to go back on the path towards her. And you start running through the city, and once you make it through the gates, you see that it is absolute chaos in here. It is metal on flesh. It appears in a fight for your. It's a free for all in here. You even see you see a number of UNT soldiers like trying to hold back one of the this massive metallic form with what appears to be the bodies of other Warforged and Children of the Legion on the back of it, and just slamming down and trying to clear its path through. And you see the cathedral flames covering it, and you know that's where she is.
I'm gonna head there.
You begin running your way through the city, dodging certain attacks, and at one point a gnoll leaps out in front of you. He's like, "Oh, you just continue running on." And you.
Oh, gnolls do. Oh. Huh.
And this takes you a little bit by surprise. Something that he saw on you made him not care about you. If you want to roll an investigation check.
20. Not that 20. 14.
Okay. On your chest, it's a little hard to see because your head doesn't really go that far down. It's not like a human's where it just goes. You see the symbol. You see the symbol of the eye on your chest that's closed. So you see Sloth symbol. And as you begin running your way through the cathedral, there's no runes on this door. It is completely just open. And as you run up, you enter the cathedral, and you see Pink Dragonborn standing there, across from him. The woman referred to as Sloth, her long white hair falling behind her, long pointed ears. She's still covered in that mask, but she is easily a beautiful woman, covered in a black cloak that almost seems to become a liquid as it hits the ground. And you see behind them, and a look of concern on its face, the large form of the devil that you've run into before. 4 arms. You see Etheria staring down at you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I know.
And suddenly you're back in the table. All the emotion is gone. Everything that you had the ability to feel is out of there. But you still remember.
So we're all good now?
Yes, the memory crystal has been restored. As best as I can do. Unfortunately, the technology's too old, and I may be good, but I'm better at
Newer.
adding pieces than I am at correcting old ones.
Newer.
Well, for you helping me with my memory stabilizer, we'll let you have 1 night free at the Wagyu Palace.
What is that?
We bought a couple hotels around here.
Oh. Well, thank you.
And the Wagyu Palace is pretty good. So, we'll
I will actually take a look at it. I mean, I stay at the dog inn for the most part.
that's one for getting next.
Oh. Well, I hope things are rather successful for you. Thank you for coming into my shop. Thank you for the gold. I hope you guys have a lovely day.
I said you it. Wow, that's exciting.
Do with it as you will. Just thought.
Hang on. Did you send it to me on Discord? Because
Yes.
I saw someone else's post to me.
Can't take this yellow off.
It's on Discord.
What?
Can't take this yellow off, I'm sorry.
Why not?
You got instantly killed.
Is that a reference to something?
No.
I just looked
Yes!
at my email. What is that?
Wait, what?
What you sent me about the bunny.
It's not because you're rapid, it's because you're black.
What are you referring to?
Ghost stories.
Oh,
Ghost stories.
Oh, the anime?
Touch me.
Harder.
Touch me again. Such a good scene.
Cool character, just thought.
Okay. I'll think about it. What are you guys doing? I mean, the shop is now over.
We probably need to find Ruben.
Do we?
Yes.
I don't want to.
I know you might not want to, but
It is getting particularly late in the day. You guys will
I mean,
be
you can't
asleep
tell.
soon.
Got a knock rag.
You're right, but the tiredness is finally starting to hit.
Luckily, we own 2 places that we can stay.
yes.
So you're going to make your way to which one?
We got Wagyu Inn, and we got the Wagyu Palace.
We're going to the Wagyu Palace.
Heck
honey.
yeah!
You
Heck
guys make
yeah!
your way to the mining district. You guys begin your walk towards the mining district. As you make your way through, you see there's certain sections of the cities where there's, you remember the Newcast room? It appears however they do it with those eyes that fly around, they have like on the side of a building a display, and you can't quite hear it, but they appear to have like modified it where there's like scrolls of text to go across, and it shows Aurelian Noble assassinated, Midsummer be possibly related.
Midsummer?
I'm sorry.
And it's a tiefling woman who is doing the report, but it's hard to hear from down here. There's a lot of activity.
What's going on?
So what did it say?
It said Midsummer has apparently killed a noble. It was a human ambassador from the Dwarven countries.
I sure do hope she gets her way down here.
You guys continue making your way towards the palace. While you are at your bar and you're finishing your lovely story.
Yes. And that's how I got my title.
Fair
Crazy.
That is an impressive story, right?
I know. That's why he usually calls me on killing people and sometimes thievery, but that's really not my expertise.
Fair enough. As you're talking, a human woman walks up. Pale-skinned, black hair that's cut pretty short and kind of angled upwards. On her right eye, she has...
I'm imagining the girl from, hold on.
her-
black hair.
Yeah, but it's not standing up.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm imagining
Make your hair stand
the
up.
girl from, Hunipop.
This is
I have no idea which one you're referring to. But, she has a...
The teacher one. The
She's-
teacher one. She's got, she's black short hair, glasses.
She's got a... She's got a socket.
You have black glasses.
She's got a socket of almost like the shape of like a reticle.
Yeah.
And as she walks up, she's wearing like almost a jet black armor. Most of what the Inkblades carry, but it appears to be even darker. It doesn't. You see, it's etched into the armor, the Inkblade, but it is not white. It is just as if to keep in step with the rest of the clothing. You see patches of gray throughout the rest of it, and she places this large weapon next to her. It's almost like it's got a barrel attached to it, or it's almost you saw the C2 rifles that what was her name?
Oh, bang!
that Dyer was holding.
Oh,
And
that
this
go bang
is-
bang?
This is almost as big as the woman. This is almost as large as the woman, and she goes up to Goldeneye. She's like, "I'll take a drink. The hardest thing you can get me." And Goldeneye's like, "Glad to serve you." She pours it out. Midsummer, and he gives the glass to her, and she raises the glass, and they chink. Shut up. She's here.
What?
We can allow it.
It's a chink.
Well, it's not like you're using it in that.
It's true.
You're using it in a different context.
Yeah, it's a different context. If it was used in that sort of context, I would call it racist. But it's not.
You're talking about like armor or something.
It's calling it armor
Yes,
chinking.
a chink in the armor. The glass is.
I'm sorry.
The glass is. Let's switch it to tink.
Yeah, there we go.
Just a little Tinkerbell.
Anyway, and she, drowns in one shot and is like, "I'm gonna go up to Noxus. Gonna get paid for a nice bounty. I saw what you do with the human ambassador. Nice shot. Thank you." And she makes her way up to the portal and goes up to the floors.
Pretty sure she's not going to see him up there. Maybe he is. I don't know. Not a
Boys and way, the boss is back here.
joke. Is he really?
Yes.
Oh, god
That's
damn.
why we're back here. Crows were called back to say hello to him.
Damn.
It's apparently an operation for us.
Really?
Yes.
Killing?
No. Obtaining an item.
What's so special that they're sending you?
Now that
Is
is a
it?
good question that I cannot answer.
Exactly. You know? You've been riddled with days for all fucking day.
Let's just say that you might actually find out the information from Enoch. I understand she's
Oh,
going
it's
after a
good.
similar item.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing that as well. Well, we're also bringing around two people that can't really sneak.
Oh, it's
Per
an
se.
obtaining of an item. One does not have to sneak. It's just one of the possibilities.
It's
I know
thievery. What do you think is going to happen?
I mean, we're just going to rip apart the people that we're going to deal with, but
I like these people.
See, I would do the same. But if I'm going against the kingdom, might be a little bit harder doing it by myself. I'm going to have Enoch, and then...
that's why you don't fight an entire kingdom.
No, I usually do. I did that back in... What's that place called?
Wagyu?
Not Wagyu.
I don't know, you just told me a few stories of your tales of Wagyu during our lovely little conversation about your dragons.
Well, not the Tales of Wagyu. No, the other city. I forgot what it's called.
Elder Hollow?
Yeah, well, Elder Hollow, but there's another city that I've been to, and that have been notorious for killing a lot of people there. I just forgot the name of it.
Well, you do you, but I gotta start making my way up there with the rest of the group. I see they're heading out, and you see the rest of the crows stand up.
Well,
Get ready to head up.
bye-bye.
Huh?
Well, bye-bye.
Well, have a lovely day. And he walks away, and he kind of leaves his hand on you a little too long as he walks away. you see Goldeneye look at you, look back at him, and is like,
God
and
damn
then he
it.
turns away and starts grabbing another drink.
Why the fuck? He lingers too much. This man.
So they say. I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
No.
Even though you're here every fucking day?
His hands don't linger on me.
But they linger on other people, don't they?
At times.
On what type of people?
No, that's his business.
On what type of people?
Maybe he's just into you.
Women, men, non-binary.
Don't it is never polite to kiss and tell.
So I am right.
I didn't say a word.
Insight.
What are you trying to find out?
I'm trying to find if he's into men or not.
Goldeneye?
No.
Or King?
King.
Well, inciting check on Goldeneye isn't going to tell you jack about King.
Well, if he knows something, there's gonna be something there. When I ask a certain question,
What's the question?
is he into men or not? He says he's seen hands linger before, and that ain't good.
Roll an insight check. Wait, no, I don't even know why I bother with that. It doesn't matter what his answer is. He said his answer it does not matter.
So?
The answer?
The answer is
Yes,
yes.
it is. Oh, so he is into men. Good! No, I'm just not one of those men.
Seducing.
Nah, I'm good.
Well, if he comes back to you, tell him I'm ready for round 2. And he takes a drink again.
Boxing?
Is there anything you want?
Bro, how many rounds do you go? 12?
What?
It's actually illegal in boxing now. They can only go 11.
Usually it's like 12 rounds in boxing.
Yeah, they do 12 rounds in boxing, but they made that for like pro boxing now, since it's gone on for too long and it doesn't support viewership. Also, they found out that more damage comes to the boxer on the 12th round because it tires them out as well. They make it more 11th rounds.
Fair enough.
But if you see any YouTubers fight, they usually go less than 8.
He gives you the glass.
Take it with me.
You walk away.
I walk away and I go out the door with the glass.
Alright. You go outside and Femval and the wood elves look at you and are just like,
Here you go.
what?
Glass. Full whiskey.
A glass for whiskey. There's no whiskey in it.
I said full of whiskey.
Oh, full of whiskey. I thought you said glass for whiskey, and I was like, oh, thank you for giving me an empty glass.
There you go.
The wood elf takes it and then drinks it. That's pretty good. And then he tosses the glass off to the side.
Another.
Another!
So, where are you going? It's late.
So the
It is-
door-
It is late for you.
Yeah, so the
So you're
door.
tired.
Do you know the craftsman?
Go away. Go away.
But the door!
Go away.
I just want a door!
No.
You can't help me find somebody that knows how to make a door?
No, because has it crossed your mind that this wood elf doesn't know fuck all about doors?
Well, you meet so many people, you never know what people you meet.
Yes, because wood craftsmen definitely come to this bar.
Well, you would know.
But
Again, as you're making your way to the Wagyu Palace, you hear,
Racist!
oh, he's at it again.
It's not even me. I'm just questioning things. Asking questions. Does he know?
does he look like he knows anything about doors? The only thing he knows about doors is how to break them.
Can he
So you
teach
can't
me?
open them?
What?
Can he teach me how to break a door?
It's an art, Killian.
It's
I'm
an art,
sorry.
right?
No.
No? Not like martial arts or something like that?
Instead of breaking boards, breaking
Ah,
doors.
yes. As a person who's strong enough, I could just punch with the key of my heart or
No!
whatever shenanigans, I can break a door off.
What's his name again?
Them.
Them. Yeah.
Femval can break it off of pure strength.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
I just want to know how I break a door.
We'll work out, eat plenty of protein, and get a lot bigger.
I think you forgot one key thing.
Ah, you're right.
Sleep.
Steroids.
Wrong S. Sleep. The thing that combines it all together. Because if you don't sleep properly...
Go away!
But I was just having a lovely chat with you.
Then starts pushing you away.
But you're so big!
He continues to push you away.
Man, I'm being used like a broom.
He walks back to the door, just shaking his head. He turns to look at you with that "What did you say to me?" look on his face.
You are me, Buster!
It's like Shaggy from the live action Scooby Doo. It's like, "What did you say to me?
Are you challenging me?
Are you?" He looks at you like that.
Are you challenging me?
Comprehend language.
He hasn't said anything. He's just looked at you with that face.
It's nonverbal, you know.
He starts making a run for you.
Guy from Goonies over here.
Hey, you guys.
What is that gonna do?
Picture perfect. I love the face. That's a wrap, boys.
He grabs you by the arm, reels back, and throws. Let's see how far you go.
Blasting off.
You don't go very far, but you definitely across the ground.
Deck save.
No. You take 3 points of damage.
21.
You take 3 points of damage.
21.
As your body just goes.
I don't get a deck save with that. That's sad.
Shit. Yeah.
Weird. I can't land on doing Superman pose.
No. Not with this. No.
I'm going through the air.
Yeah, that's what you do. You do. And you just like get like stone burn across your face.
Ouch.
What are you doing now?
Dirt tastes nice.
This dirt tastes like dirt.
Wow, where does this come
Have
from?
you not seen that?
No.
It's a Sonic Boom thing where it's like it's these tail clones. It's like, guys, this dirt tastes like dirt, and all these tails clones just start walking up to the dirt and go and just start licking it. I was just sitting there like, what am I watching?
What type of furry stuff are you into?
That's an actual show.
What the fuck? Are you sure you're not watching an R-rated Sonic the
I
Hedgehog?
am very much sure.
Some weird shit right there, Killing. Where'd you find that?
They show it to children.
Don't ask.
Curiosity killed the cat, but
Tails is a fox. Where are you going?
I wasn't referencing that. I'm just saying, I'm the cat and might kill me. Where am I going?
Yeah. that
To
is-
Wagyu Forest.
You gotta find somewhere to rest at least.
Wagyu Forest.
You cannot get to, 1, a forest that does not exist, but 2, there's no forest down in Knockred.
I would like you just to know, for the record, Wagyu Forest exists. He just keeps denying it. We've all talked about this collectively, and the three of us, Wagyu Forest exists.
What if we made a forest down there? Like a park?
Down where?
Like in not Reich.
We could turn one of our hotel areas or apartments have like an indoor forest.
Yeah, we'll call it the Wagyu Forest.
Killian, if you ever put me in a forest where I don't know where I am, just calling it Wagyu Forest.
It's a good thing I named my forests.
And if I don't know the forest and you say a forest name, I'm still gonna say Wagyu Forest.
I'm artistic.
Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you off to?
Sure.
To a forest.
Your teacher
There's not a
told you
forest down here.
that
If you want to go to a
are
forest, you have to go
Go
back up to Eldorado.
and your therapist.
Is there not another
Yeah.
portal to a different place?
There is another portal to a different place.
You're very special.
Can I go through that portal?
My mom tells me that too.
Why?
Investigations. I want to go through the portal where the mission is.
You don't know where mission is because you haven't talked to Enoch.
Well, I did.
No, she was sleeping, and then you were mean.
You mean you did all? You didn't even ask about the mission?
She.
No, he didn't ask about the mission.
You just
The
kicked
door just got
open.
shut in her face, in his
You
face.
could at least ask for the mission and then just.
Nah.
I'm gonna shift back to you two. What are you two doing?
We're going to the freaking.
Ah, yes, you're going to the hotel.
Well, give it the
No.
proper name, dude.
Say it.
Wagyu Paradise.
Palace.
Palace.
The Wagyu Palace.
Thank you.
You guys arrive at the front of the Wagyu Palace. It's definitely in need of a paint job,
We'll work with
but at least the windows are mostly intact. When you make your way in, and it seems to be like it's a decent place. A little rundown in spots, but a little bit of mold, a little bit of dirt here and there.
A little mold didn't
A
kill him.
little pick me up will be what it needs, but
Got the money for it.
with the right staffing, you'll be able to do it.
Can we have an FD on this?
Would you guys like to find a place to rest? Fair enough.
Yes.
You go to the faculty, one of the main faculty office, which also has a bedroom attached to it. That way, the owner of the building could live there and also.
I don't know who this is.
And once you get
It's you.
in there,
phone with me.
there's a nice bed. There's also a closet.
I never had your.
I'm just gonna lay in the closet.
Yeah, I know.
Like just standing up, like.
Oh,
Like
so you go
somebody's
and you like dim out the torches when you go get ready to sleep.
Don't give me a name. I'm not gonna.
And then you think you're getting ready to go to sleep. You look at the closet,
I don't have yours.
and there's just a few lights shining through. It's honestly a little creepy, but you know that's exactly where Kuma decided to go. And his light's just shining through the doorway. It's like someone is standing there watching. Because someone is standing there watching, but it's especially creepy because they've got lights.
See the two like red lights just peering through the.
Kuma,
Yes.
could you be a deer and turn around?
I like looking out through the blinds. Feels like I'm hiding.
You're a little spooky with those red eyes of yours.
I guess I could turn around.
Thank you.
Turns around and there's just a massive red spotlight on his back. It's like,
Oh God!
Okay.
so you guys go to rest. What are you doing?
I'm doing what I said last time. I'm gonna go through the portal.
Which one?
The not the one to Elder Hollow. The other
I
portal.
rolled a good dexterity
There's, like,
save right there.
6.
Which ones go to where?
I'm gonna look at my map.
Because I'd like to visit a friend before I go to sleep for 4 hours.
Let's see which
Explorer,
cat.
explorer.
Where do you think
Yeah, see.
they would most likely be?
I never said your friend existed.
Exactly. Where do you think they'd most likely be?
Well, no. Because they don't exist.
Where do you think they would most likely be?
They're
Any
not-
friends of mine?
Any friends of yours?
Dead.
Definitely down here or in Eros.
Oh.
Eros does not have a portal. You have to go to Elder Hollow and walk there.
That's exactly what I do.
Really said, split the party. It's a good idea.
You begin making your way.
I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna sleep on the floor. Right now. Right here.
In the middle of the street. Okay.
That's like Sims.
You
I
begin,
just sit there and go like this.
you begin resting in the middle of the city, and as each of you enter in another night here in Noctrike, I believe that is where I will end my madness for the night.
One day,
I leave you. A phantom.
You all have a good one.
Yeah.
And
It was so enjoyable.
That was-
Wooga, wooga,
Everything I imagined it to be.
And more.
But worse.
Hectic. See, I do this because Killian doesn't like it.
I can see why you do it
He
too.
gives me such a good reaction.
I know he never fails to make it all just amazing
So
for us.
enjoyable, you know.
There's a reason most of my characters hate you.
It's because I abuse you.